So, last time we left off with the bronze toads. You guys had gathered some supplies, and you guys had made your way back eventually after
74 days.
Mild success with your speeches. You made your way back to the inn. And due to the help of Zelfer's new familiar and
The bane of
Sam's,
Holden's existence.
Yeah. And Sam, a newfound gift for Sam.
Carson.
You knew two things. You discovered two things that were happening. One, the next place you needed to go in order to find the brother of one of the tinkerers in Widget's warehouse, the originator, Hunar, you needed to go back to Last Stop Inn. And two, for one reason or another, a large troop of guards was heading your way. The party decided to say, fuck this, and split and head for the Last Stop Inn, except for Sam, who decided it would be best to stay and comply despite the best efforts of the party. They watched as Sam, they managed to stick around, but they watched as Sam was shackled and taken away somewhere toward the Parisian Grand Hall. The party then proceeded to make their way to the Last Stop Inn with little incident. They arrived, and after some investigation, some sneaking around, some eating of strange meats, they found themselves in the basement of some monster's home. Not figuring out for a very long time that this monster was a vampire, despite the barrels of blood.
I still think he's a werewolf.
I mean, what else bites people?
You guys investigated the basement, found
Mosquitoes.
some interesting treasures, some currency, a dead Hunar, who you had come here for, but a still barely alive Millerin, the cloaked ranger who was supposed to be watching you on your way to Priest. So, through a series of mischievous acts,
events,
including exploiting the weaknesses of this vampire and dropping a literal bomb on his wolf minions, you somehow made your way out. Though it was a little too easy. He mentioned something about having to let you go. And after some more altercations pertaining to the body of the deceased Hunar, you guys eventually, in the dead of night, you can guess around midnight, 1 a.m., made your way out of the Last Stop Inn.
With the corpse.
With the corpse of Hunar, among many other things, including memories of your past,
16
newly
penises.
discovered, some new weapons, some currency, a funny feeling in Percival's stomach.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Not since I vomited it all up.
Right. You guys, unknowing of what is happening to Sam at this very moment, are making your way out of the Last Stop Inn. And we are picking up as you guys are maybe 100 feet out. You have just escaped.
100 feet? Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, guys, can I do one? What about 100 feet?
Go ahead, Zelfer.
Let's walk about 45 more feet and then get ready to run.
Why?
I'm going to throw a fireball at that house.
Oh, I figured. Okay, that's fine.
I'm glad we're all in agreement. I hope we are faster than him.
Should we search the rest of the house to see if there was there were more valuables in a place other than just the basement? Or is that we're good?
If we go back, he's going to kill us. If
Yeah,
I throw
okay.
a fireball at his house, he's going to be upset as well.
All right. Go ahead and burn it.
Zev, fuck.
Yes?
I feel like that's not a good idea, but I also don't care. So, no, I lied. Knowing what he fed me, do it.
All right, that's 2 for 4. Miss Bess?
Yeah.
Bess?
Bess is probably making cookies.
Clara!
Yes.
Should I blow
The
up
game
the
we're
house
playing.
with a fireball.
Do what you want, man. I know better than to stop you.
Fair enough.
That's a good answer.
At 145 feet out, I'm gonna stop.
Uh-huh.
Show me the. I want to see the house. I want to see where I can aim.
Well, if you're 145 feet out, the only place you can hit is the very front.
All right, is the door open?
No.
It's about to be. I kind of
Okay.
getting a thrower boy stance, because that's the name of
Oh
it.
god.
Holden's getting the voice of you shouldn't be doing this, but I'm not legally allowed to stop you.
Fire in the hole! And I'm gonna
Jeff,
throw
a good thing to say would be batter up.
Oh, hit her boy up.
Yeah, that one.
I
I said batter because he uses a bat.
They use large sticks. I'm
They're
gonna
called crickets.
throw a large level 4 fireball at the front of the door and fucking start running.
Fuck.
Level 4. Okay.
Well, I am out
my
of level 3 fire.
You're literally
so,
aiming at a house, and a large one at that, so I'm not going to make you roll to hit. Just roll damage.
All right, that is 96.
Holy shit.
96 damage.
I'm running, by the way, immediately. Full sprint.
Okay.
Full send. Full send.
30 damage.
Not as big as I was hoping.
So, you guys watch it as Zelfer conjures up a ball of fire, holds it there for a moment. Well, what do you shout as you let it out?
Hit her, boy, swing!
Hit her boy swing, and as if swinging some large stick, bats the fireball toward the house. You watch it sail through the air, lighting up the darkened area around you. And it lights up the front of the house. You see debris and wood fly out from the house. And you see the front end of it start to catch fire.
I'm running.
And you guys start to run with him?
Yeah, I go with him.
Toward
Yeah.
Priest.
Best.
Full sprint.
I'm holding a corpse.
Okay, give me one moment to...
Drop it.
No, we need it.
For
No.
medical purposes.
We need to prove what happened.
We need his kidneys.
Dude, it's gonna look like we killed him.
No, he's been drained of blood, desanguinated, as I believe someone put it.
If we bring a vampire to priest, they'll have to believe us.
Yeah, is this guy gonna come back to life, or what? Maybe we should tie up the corpse, just in
I'm talking
case.
about the vampire who's about to be chasing us.
Yeah, oh, well, that guy too. I'm just worried about this guy. I'll tie him up, just in case.
Because
You're
we're
going to
fucking...
tie up the corpse.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
Yeah,
it
'cause
was
that's not
bitten
gonna
by
look
a,
suspicious.
by a vampire.
sure. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
I mean, easy enough to do, considering he's dead.
Good.
Seemingly.
Seemingly. I keep splashing him with water. No, holy water.
Full sprint.
Okay. So
Alright.
you guys run for at least a good few minutes. Some of you quickly out of breath, others not so much. You run for a few minutes until you feel you're safely at a safe distance.
Still running.
Zelfer, you in particular, make a perception check.
Oh, Holden, check Discord.
Okay.
I meant to message you this earlier today, but I forgot. Damn it. Okay, fuck.
Zelfer, 19. Okay. So you guys continue running. You feel as though you are at a reasonably safe distance if anything were chasing you or
Nope. Still
on your
running.
tail. You could. I'm okay.
I'm gonna look back at him and go, no, let's keep going. Full sprint. Full sprint.
Okay. You guys continue at as fast a pace as you can. For how long?
until I start to feel like I'm dying.
Okay, so about 10 minutes later, Six, you're doing fine. Percy, you're probably doing fine. Zelfer and Bess are just like
That's fine.
choking on their dry mouths.
How heavy is Ulfer?
Keep in mind you have Millerin on your back already.
Oh, that's right.
You have Miller. He's carrying dead body man.
Hold in Discord one more time. Sorry.
You coming to help?
I can just whisper it to you if you'd like. On.
I'm gonna look behind us. And do I see anyone moving through the trees?
With that perception check, no.
Okay. Let's keep moving at a brisk pace. I don't think we're gonna sleep tonight until we're in Parisian walls.
Do you think they'll let us back in?
We have a body.
You know that it is another day and a half, depending on your pace. If you are going to continue moving towards priests, or continue moving until you are within Parisian borders, you're going to be suffering several levels of exhaustion.
All right, let's move until daytime and then sleep during the day. We're gonna play this nocturnal.
I lied, Holden. Now it's the last time. Now we're done.
Sure.
If we sleep during the daytime, hopefully he can't kill us. Because I highly doubt this man's a fan of us.
A fan of what?
Of us right now.
Oh no, I don't think so. Why?
Um,
I don't know if you should call him a man.
He's probably very angry. I might have lit his house on fire. You guys were there.
It's true. I saw it happen.
Yeah, I would have argued against it, but I know that would have just egged you on. So now we all have to suffer the consequences of your actions.
He's a bad man. He ate people.
You
It is
just
true.
did a bad thing.
Relatable.
If he's a bad man and I'm doing a bad thing to a bad man, doesn't that make me a good man?
No.
He who punishes the evil is probably good.
Percy,
I do prefer.
Percy ate people.
I do prefer to see his home taken away from him, so that he cannot waylay any more travelers if he comes back while we're gone.
So if we were being smart, we would have slept until daytime and burned his house in the day so he couldn't have chased us.
I think it's fine.
All right, let's keep walking until daytime and then take shifts.
I'll put 2 trays in it.
Sound like a plan, everyone? Except for Sam, who's probably dead?
It does sound like a plan.
All right. Then, Mr. Holden D, we're going to walk until daytime.
Okay.
Holden D.
You can do that. You guys continue walking through this forested path throughout the night, relatively uneventfully, mostly surrounded by the sounds of the night, as you would expect, chirps and crickets. Until you see a very lovely sunrise peeking through the trees that would normally be fantastic if you weren't so dreadfully tired. As you've walked throughout the entire night, you are each going to be currently suffering a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Thank you. We sleep.
I'm going to take the first sleep. Wake me up for the last watch. And I sit down and go, ah, bunk.
Take 1 bludgeoning. So as Zelfer...
I'll take first. Everybody get some sleep.
I took 1 bludgeoning damage for you, Holden.
Okay. So 6 is offering to take the first watch. Are we going to have a second watch?
Percival will.
Right.
Okay.
No trouble.
Then, as everybody, I assume you guys are just breaking off the path and just hunkering down on the...
Somewhere with a clearing.
Okay.
Where, there's no trees covering us, so it's in
setting
sunlight.
Up a fire, bedrolls, what do you got? What are you doing?
Well...
Sounds like Zelfer just went over to the nearest stump and clunk.
Yes, Zelfer went over to the nearest stump, clunked his head, got up, and went... Ugh! Angus!
Oh.
Angus summoned the owl. Watch for death. Please don't let me die. And clunk. I'm taking a second point of bludgeoning damage.
Angus,
Can
you
Beth
guys
stay up for the watch with 6?
You can.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
As Percival and Zelfer find their rest, the Bess and Six, you watch the owl climb atop Zelfer's head and just kind of start moving on a swivel, watching around.
I would make some decent chat about asking how Bess is doing. Make sure she's okay. Not freaked out from the encounter, that sort of thing.
I'm okay. I've been with you guys for long enough to understand what shenanigans go on.
Shenanigans indeed.
They really do be like that.
Okay. Then
How are you doing, Six?
Fought a vampire. Okay so far. Everybody's still alive. That's a good thing.
That bomb that you had was
Yes.
very, very cool. You should teach me how to make those. That could be helpful to have.
Maybe yes. I will do that.
Yeah.
I explained the basic concept.
Great, now Bess knows fire bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
She's
Okay.
trustworthy. All right.
Until she's not.
so I'm
Well-
gonna need either. You guys are both suffering from a point of exhaustion right now, so I believe you
Right.
have disadvantage on your checks. I will have either both of you roll a perception with disadvantage, or one of you can roll it straight.
Jason, why don't you roll it straight? My hands are really messy right now.
Shouldn't
Okay.
it be the other way around?
Oh shit! What did I do?
No.
Did that come through?
Yes, with a nat 20. My man.
Woo!
Okay. Despite being incredibly tired, you are very on edge. So you feel as though you're keeping a very good eye out. And for the first portion of your watch, as the sun rises and day starts to wash over you, not much.
All right. Do I manage to stay awake?
You can manage to stay awake.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I gently kick Percy.
Uh,
Lost time. I'm gonna sleep.
I like Percy's waking up noises.
All right. I sleep.
I'm woke.
Best sleeps.
Okay.
Perception.
Yes, perception. You do not have a full rest yet, so it is at disadvantage. Doesn't fucking matter because you rolled an 18 and a 19.
Yeah, suck
Actually
my ass.
does.
Hey, Holden.
Mm.
Get fucked, motherfucker.
Suck my asshole
Yeah,
wide
I
open.
guess so.
Percy. Percy, while you're up, can you make sure no one dies?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Percy, during your watch, you notice
Snakes.
several wolves, maybe
Oh shit.
50, 60 feet out. Who
I
certainly
thought you were gonna say 50 or 60 wolves, and I was like, good. No, that's great.
several wolves. It's hard to keep track of exactly how many through the thick tree line, but 2 to 4, off in the maybe 50 or 60 feet away, who you can't tell if they're prowling around you, but they certainly seem to. Whether they're watching you on purpose or not, they have noticed you guys.
Okay. 50 or 60 feet?
Ish.
Would you say within 60 feet?
Probably.
I'm
You're
gonna look directly
toll
at
the
one,
dead at the
and I'm gonna
wolves.
go toll the dead of the wolf.
Okay.
Why is there nothing? Oh, I didn't scroll down.
Fact, wolf.
I'm gonna stare directly at it, and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
You stare directly at the one wolf you're able to kind of make out the most. And 60 feet away, I'm gonna... let's see, it doesn't really say... Okay, the rest of you are fucking zonked enough that it's not gonna wake you up. But, Percy, you're able to hear the... and having rolled exactly a 13, it does beat the DC.
Ow.
Or take 1d8. Okay, but...
Ow.
That's a cantrip, so it takes no damage. You watch it tense for a moment and stop.
Ow.
All its hairs, its fur raise. It seems to. You can't hear it from here, but you sense it's growling, and so the several wolves start to back away a bit.
I'll do it again, you bitch.
They seem to be continuing to watch you
What did you do?
from further away now.
I told the dead on a wolf.
Ah,
He told the wolf.
But it was living, so it didn't do anything.
got it.
My spell only
Cast
tolls dead things.
13 wisdom.
After watching them
Hence
for a
the
few more
name.
minutes, they seem to back away, but continue to watch you from a further distance.
Would you say like 90 feet?
With your perception check,
No, I'm
prob-
kidding. I don't have any spells for that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I
I-
do, but I'm not going to waste a spell slot.
I do.
You're asleep. Shut up.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Go around with my sword and draw a circle around where everybody's sleeping, and look directly at the wolf and give him the 2 fingers on my eyes and point him back at the wolf.
My eyes are up here.
Doesn't seem to react.
That's fine. I did it. It's my anti-wolf circle.
Sure
Wolves can
is.
legally not allowed. Can legally not enter. They're not allowed.
They can legally not allow.
Yeah, my brain kind of skipped the word. I don't know how that happened. Nope, that's all.
Okay. Throughout the rest of your watch, the wolves move about, but they stay within your vicinity.
Okay.
So, several hours pass, and you feel it's probably about time to wake up the last watch, so you can get the rest of your sleep.
This is me.
Fucking Zelfer. I have to make conversation with Zelfer. God damn it. Zelfer, buddy, I say, I was gonna stomp on your foot, but you're laying down. I'm gonna flick your nose.
Why don't?
I don't like that as much as Percy's.
You woke me up.
It's time for your watch, and
Can I
also
just-
wolves.
Do I see? Do I see him? Does he point him out to me?
With him pointing them out, I'm sure he kept a close eye on them with that 18. So
I
Yeah.
I point at one of the trees and I'm just gonna throw a firebolt towards them. Not
But
trying
not-
to hit them, but like actually aiming towards the ground, just kind of.
I drew a circle, an anti-wolf circle.
Okay. If
Is
they
that a
come near
thing?
me,
you're.
if they
I just want to clarify. You're launching a firebolt kind of in the direction toward the ground.
I'm trying to like angle it down so it just hits the ground close to them, but does not hit them.
They are a considerable distance away, somewhere between 70 and 120 feet.
I have a max range of 120 feet.
Okay.
Fuck
I'm
you, DM.
going to. Well, you're right, but I'm gonna have you just roll the hit for me for your accuracy. Okay, with a 20.
Pops a cap in the wolf.
Okay.
Fuck
Yeah.
that wolf.
You launch a firebolt, and you watch them kind of jump back and react, narrowly missing a tree. There's now a fire on the ground in this forest. But you probably won't have set the forest ablaze.
We know what we're doing.
Don't come near me, or I will make a bigger fire.
Who are you gonna call? Wolf spookers.
All right. Do you want me to tuck you in, Mr. Percy?
I don't ever want you to say that again.
It's a bedtime story.
Zelfer, I will find you.
I'm right here. You've already found me. Yay!
You didn't want that so soon. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night, sleeper. I love you.
Okay.
I sit on my stump and I just kind of watch the wolves and watch around me and hum a little diddly.
Okay. You've gotten your rest, so you can make a perception check straight.
I'm gonna use a luck point
All
and I'm gonna take the 22.
right.
Okay.
Fuck you, Holden. We all have eyes.
Take that.
Gonna take the 22.
With that roll, Zelfer, you keep an eye on the wolves and your surroundings as everybody else sleeps. And towards the end of your watch, as the sun is not quite setting, but you maybe got an hour or two of daylight left. You watch as you've figured there are probably about 3 wolves. At this point, you watch another join. And then another. There are maybe 5 wolves prowling around you guys now. And then with that 22, and the help of you're familiar.
Boom,
You
Angus.
notice
The owl.
a few bats perch high in the treetops near you as well.
Okay. Wake up 6 first.
Mm.
Mr. Six,
What's up?
we should start moving very quickly. There's wolves and bats. I'm assuming Mr. Vampire Sharp Teeth Fuckface is mad.
Do you think maybe
All
it's
right.
because he calls you names?
I wake up Percy.
Is there any reason to believe he's allowed to kill us now?
Probably.
All right. I get
I
it.
did light his house on fire.
No, I was there.
I'm not sorry, I yelled to the bats.
I'm not sorry. I said okay.
I wake up Bess a bit more aggressively than I woke up the other two.
That was perfect.
Wolf's angry, want to eat only you, no one else, just you.
Just me. I didn't even.
Zelfer,
Yes, Mr. Six.
they want to eat everyone equally.
Probably me more than the rest of you.
We'll find out.
I don't want to find out. Let's start moving.
Yeah, maybe we
at-
leave before we find out.
Let's move at a quick pace. We might be faster than the bats. I
All right.
fell Angus into Aether,
Okay.
just so my owl doesn't die.
Sure.
I tie
And
the corpse to my back.
You're-
And I get out the decanter.
Okay. Sure.
We have a fucking fire hose.
Yes, you do. You now have a dead halfling tied to your back.
Not the first time I heard that.
I start to walk with a speed unknown to most men.
And as you guys are getting up,
Six.
now that all of you are getting up, Millerin also starts to come to, and as you start to talk about wolves, bats, she's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I lit his house on fire. We should start moving quickly.
That's you know what? Fuck him. Yeah, good job. She
I didn't
still
need the
party.
seems quite out of it, but
I did not need your approval. As I start to walk.
Is he always like that?
Yes.
Zelfa.
That's Selfa. Right. If you don't mind me, I'm just going to... She starts to get up and kind of shakily, I'm going to resume my post distance behind you.
Bad idea.
Let's stick together for now.
Why don't you let me carry you for a bit more, like another day or so, until you get your sea legs back?
Piggybacks are cool.
We're not near the ocean.
She sighs. That sounds embarrassing.
And
It'll be fun.
It's either
The
that or
ba-
he eats you again.
the vampire and his friends are coming.
Great. Wake me if we need to fight again. And
You
she
have-
climbs up on your back and...
you made extra
Awesome.
blood, and he's just gonna take it.
You made more blood to feed him. Right. As Zelfer is probably a good 20 feet ahead of you guys, already just speed walking along his way. You guys start to move out, and as you start to move out as a group, you hear one wolf behind you.
Shut it.
I mimic it.
You guys hear a second.
I kind of
Zelfer.
nod to myself.
Zelfer.
Yes.
Make a wolf yelping really loud. Make it sound like it's dying.
Have I ever heard that?
No, but we can.
You certainly have very recently heard that on mass.
Then I immediately start making it. Do it, Holden. Do the noise. Do the noise.
Well, here's the
Unleash
what
your
you
inner
heard
furry.
Was a dozen wolves dying.
Oh, sweet. Make the sound of a dozen wolves dying.
Six, the sound of your bomb going off and killing a dozen wolves fills the air around you guys once more.
I smile and nod.
What is the guy gonna do? Go, oh my god, that's the sound of
Zelfer,
exactly
make an
12 wolves
intimidation
dying.
check. Why not?
Oh, okay. I can do that, Holden. For you, I will.
Okay.
It's the sound of 12 wolves dying. But
Zelfer,
I only
you're
said
proud of it.
11.
As you guys start moving, you start walking for about 20, 30 minutes. When you spot a figure on the road up ahead of you, moving at a reasonable pace, a large figure atop a horse pulling a cart behind it.
Oh, Sam! We need you.
Hello?
Yoo-hoo!
I tossed
Jesse,
the corpse
you're
into the
very
wagon.
Hi guys.
Oh,
You're
there's
alive.
There's a vampire chasing us.
Maybe more. I say, looking for the bats.
Oh, let's turn this cart around. Let's go.
Nope. Let's keep going. Oh, you want this body? We found your guy. He's dead.
Yeah, I just said let's turn this cart around.
Yes, that's a good idea because
And
we
go
would
where?
back to
Greece.
Greece.
Oh, you're going towards us. I'm stupid.
Okay, so you are onto the cart.
Yes, maybe under some things, just so like
There are
bats
no
can't
things.
swoop down and steal the corpse.
There's no things. I emptied
Oh.
the cart for less weight. Probably
Where are all the things, Sam? Where are all the things?
put the unconscious one back there too. Probably be safe.
Yeah, there you go. I use the end of the rope to tie him into the back of the to something in the back of the wagon.
Sure. Okay.
All right,
Yo, why is this corpse tied up?
Oh, because vampire.
might be
I
a vampire.
put Miller in on top of him, and then I slap her awake.
No!
Be quiet. You're in a cart now. It's gonna be fast and bumpy. Try to sleep through it. I dare you. And then I slap her back to sleep. Can I do that?
Are you trying to
You're
smack her
mean.
so hard you knock her back out?
No. Well, okay. That's what I was thinking. But now that I'm thinking about it, no.
Okay, so as you're standing there contemplating what to do now, she looks down. Why am I? What the fuck? No! Ah!
Just
She pushes
protect the
body
corpse.
away.
But
Fuck
yeah, it's
no.
time.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
let the
tied
bats
down.
have it.
I do.
Beth, you're covering up the body in case someone sees it.
Listen. I will knock you out if I have to.
I will fucking kill you.
With what
Guys,
weapons?
this is not nice. Why can't you just
All
be
right,
carrying
I'm
her?
I'm riding now.
In
With
any
what
case,
Put her on the
Miller?
horse!
let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so as you guys start moving forward with Millerin and Hunar in the back of the car, she, motherfucker, and like pushes Hunar's body to as far to one side of the cart as she can. She goes, "I'm too fucking tired for this," and like lays down on the other end of the cart and tries to
You
sleep.
can be pissed at me later.
I'll fucking
But for
kill
now,
you.
we kind of just saved your life like more than once. So remember that.
Eat my ass.
I'm planning on it.
Right.
Arrangements made.
So you guys, with maybe an hour left of daylight, start making your way back toward Priests.
Yes.
Okay.
Are the things like following us directly behind the cart now?
At this point, make a perception check again.
I will do that for you, Holden.
Hey, this time you don't have disadvantage.
I didn't have disadvantage the first time.
Yeah, dumbass.
That's true. You took the first. Yeah, fuck you.
It's okay, Holden. I love you. Wow.
14. You notice certainly bats flying overhead, which is a little alarming considering it's not quite night yet. You
I wonder
notice
what it could be.
movements through the. Cool. I was just given a warm cookie. You notice movements through the forest. Probably
that an
wolves.
innuendo?
At this point, it's hard to tell.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Are the bats like moving in formation? Are they being very scatteredly moved or flying straight?
How many. They're
Alexa,
scattered.
how much longer is left on my timer?
As like they kind of
You have
dart from
5
tree
minutes
to
and 10
tree
seconds.
one at a time. They're very scattered. You might every now and then see two kind of near each other, but they're not very organized.
How
They're just
often do I
vibing.
see two near each other?
Maybe every 10 minutes.
Okay, the second I see, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Mr. Six, I have a bad idea.
what is it, Zuffer?
I can hit one of these bats.
Maybe let's leave him be.
I promise you, I'm not gonna miss.
No, I believe you.
I'll hit it
Would you
3
call
times.
it? Would you call it a bat idea?
if I could deafen you, I would.
Roland,
Yes.
Sam's rolling his life dice.
What's that? Oh,
Okay.
Why?
Because I don't like the situation that I'm in.
Because he likes to live. Duh.
Well, maybe you shouldn't put yourself in bad situations, dumbass.
I'm in this situation because of you guys.
I've
Yeah, but
done
who are
nothing
you
wrong.
fighting?
Me?
It's a team game.
Who lit his house on fire?
It's a team game. Who ate the most people? Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
You don't know what Zelfer's done.
What do you mean?
Okay,
Who
fair
ate the
point,
most
but-
people?
Yeah, I get the award for eating the most people.
Oh, Mr. Sam.
I don't. I'm not. No. You know what? I'm not interested in this.
Mr. Sam.
Uh-uh.
I already had planned writing you a little obituary thing in the newspaper.
Oh, too bad.
Do you want to know what it would have said?
No.
Good, because I'm lying. All in your face.
All right, let's ride.
I thought we were already writing.
Yeah, we've been
Nope.
riding.
We
I've
are.
been
Let's
riding.
ride faster.
Okay, I can't keep up that fast. How
Well,
many of
sucks to
us?
suck. Enjoy the vampire.
Well, or kill your horse.
So you guys are moving at a brisk pace toward Priest.
How-
Are you going
Is there
to...
a speed faster than brisk that's not full out sprint?
Arizona.
Not without
Oh,
the
that's
cart
tease.
leaving the less athletically inclined behind.
Okay.
I wonder. Could Bess and Zelfer just jump in the cart?
It's more weight for the horse to pull, and it's already got a very heavy rider on it.
Fat ass.
That fucking heavy. Shut your mouth.
You're like 8 foot fucking feet tall. You're a big fucking dude.
8 foot fucking feet tall.
That's what I said, and I'm sticking to it.
I like it.
First of all, I'm like 7 foot tall.
Worst case scenario, I can move
Christ.
very quickly.
Fucking Joseph Joestar over here.
All right, we'll just move at a brisk pace.
You mean Shotaro?
Let's go.
Can we all get in the cart?
Uh-uh.
Too much
did
weight
you
for
know?
Horsey.
You know, horse
You
is
can.
gonna
We won't be
fucking
moving
die.
very. We might even be moving slower than.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
Another hour of walking or so, the sun sets, and you can now hear the multitude of bats above you.
You deserved it.
You
How?
deserve
Hey
what?
Sam.
Oh,
What
I
did you
just,
do to piss off a vampire?
long story short, he ate your friend in the cart. He ate the other person in the cart. He was just kind of rude, and I lit his house on fire.
Oh dear.
He sort of.
You're saying 6?
Yeah. How far were we from the gates, the city gates?
Let me delve into my memory. Hashtag DM.
Sam, you would know at this point, you guys, at the pace you're moving, could probably reach the gates in another 5 hours.
Oh. Well,
We
that's
might
disappointing.
be in a very bad situation.
We'll find
And
out.
I am more than willing to sacrifice someone.
I volunteer
Zelfer, I'm about to sacrifice you.
I was either going to think the person in the cart who's asleep or Bess. But I'm a good third choice.
A good first choice.
I've done nothing wrong yet.
I don't think anyone's
Pissed off
dying
the
here today.
vampire.
Hey,
It's sort of-
you can't just sacrifice me without
That's what-
asking me first.
No,
You're number
not
2
even
on the
then.
list.
I'm not getting sacrificed.
Agreed.
If anyone, it's you. You're terrible, and no one likes you.
That's hurtful.
I mean,
You're hurtful.
okay, everyone's hurtful. Let's keep moving.
6, don't let him sacrifice me.
No one's gonna sacrifice anybody.
We were
I
going
Okay.
vote to sacrifice 6.
There's no sacrificing going on.
No!
I second
I
the
don't
vote to
think-
sacrifice 6.
I don't think
mean,
the
if-
sacrificee has a say in it.
If we sacrifice anyone, it's Sam. He's already died once. He knows what it's like.
I think we should sacrifice
All right,
Sam as
you
well.
know what? Fuck all you guys. I'm about to drop this cart and just go away. I'll see you all in Priest if you ever make it back.
Okay, how about this? We sacrifice Menon because A, she's asleep, B.
Menin.
Not Menin. Millerin.
Same thing.
B. She's
Yeah,
already
fuck you,
been
mean.
bitten once, so what's the second time? C. We can just say we never found her body.
No.
D. She's not part of our group.
No, but she's a part of Direwood.
All right, E. No one's sacrificing anyone, so we can just drop this shit.
F.
That is exactly what someone
So
who's going to be
is this-
sacrificed would say.
is this the point where we get ambushed?
We keep talking until we do.
I mean, we've probably passed, like, what, 35 seconds in this conversation?
I pull out the decanter,
Mm-hmm.
and sort of start blasting water into the air behind us.
He's gonna start trying to like turn it back with a hose, trying to spray down some
Yeah.
bats in the air.
He's like a
Exactly.
fireman.
Just every 6 seconds, just ah,
Yes, I say,
damn.
geyser.
Okay, why don't you roll a few 1D? How many are you just gonna be doing this for a bit?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, let's do it this way. Roll just roll 1d20 plus your dex, so a general dex check 3 times.
Okay. Instead of typing that, I will just choose to do a dex check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just do it
That's
3
a save.
times here.
Skill. Come on. There it is. 1. A 2. A 3.
Okay. So you guys watch as Six kind of the light bulb lights up above his head. He goes, "Oh!" And he pulls out his decanter, immediately hoses down like 3 bats. And he doesn't kill them per se, but they definitely you hear like
Yes.
you hear the squeaks as they're getting knocked out of the air and fly into some trees. Yeah. And just as you're
Perfect.
walking, he's like, you know, every now and then you'll just hear as he launches some more water, and sometimes hits some, sometimes only hits one, sometimes misses narrowly. But yeah, over the next period of time, he'll be hosing down some bats behind you.
It's gonna be some wet vampires attacking us.
Are we attacking the bats now?
I mean, I was just sort of waving them off. I wasn't planning on killing any.
Go ahead, Zelfer, attack the bats.
Go ahead, Zelfer, attack the bats.
I'm gonna start starting rays of frost. Are they within 60 feet of me?
Yeah, they pass within 60 feet of you.
Just ice.
Okay, so rays of frost, decanter, just spouts of water.
These
Let me
vampires
get in
are
on
gonna
some
die
of this.
frostbite.
You're leaving a very scattered breadcrumb trail of bats.
I'm surprised
Some
you
of
didn't
them-
magic missile the bats.
No, because that's a spell slot.
Just
That's
every
some arcane energy.
every now and then, I mean, Six is blasting them away, and that seems to keep him at bay for a while. Zelfer,
And then
every
I
now and
kill
then,
him.
Zelfer will land a ray of frost on one, and you'll hear it start to shriek, and then fall on the ground.
I aim for a lot of the ones that are wet just to fucking hurt them even more.
Now, as you guys are doing this,
Iced
Sam,
bat.
as you are riding the horse, pulling the cart, all of you have been kind of hearing movements in the trees and brush around you, kind of off in the distance, presumably wolves. Sam, you hear one getting closer, and then all at once, a large wolf jumps out of the tree line to your left, jumps right onto the cart, and you hear it land on the cart behind you. And you guys watch as
Can I,
it
can I
starts.
use my reaction to summon my sword and shield to me?
You can, and you summon your sword and shield, and as you turn around, you see it's trying to grab, it's trying to bite Hunar, and you guys watch as this wolf has jumped onto the cart and it has its jaws. It has
I'd like
its
to
teeth sunk
attack
into
it.
Hunar. It just
I told
pulling
you
around.
I
to
wanna
protect
stab
that
it.
corpse.
Protect the corpse. I'm gonna firebolt it.
Can I stab it?
Everyone kill the wolf.
Sam rolled a hit. Zelfer rolled a hit.
Roll to hit Zelfer? Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, so immediately, Sam, He uses his reaction to pull. He summons his sword, swings back, and just barely makes contact, but he gets a good gash across the side of this wolf. And Zelfar fire bolts into it, and it tries to hobble off of the cart. It jumps away, hits the ground clumsily, and starts to limp away.
Kill that fucking mutt.
Okay, and I firebolt at it
You get
again.
another firebolt, and it drops.
Oh, oh, I hit
And
that.
you're able to do so.
Any other fucking mutts want to fuck with this corpse?
But as you guys progress
I
into
swear
this
to
walk,
God,
another
I'll fucking
hour,
rape a dead dog.
another 2, just kind of taking out bats as
Real-
you can. Go ahead.
Real quick. Oh, I can see my finger wagging. Can I see the imprints on his neck where he was bitten?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
There are several. There are several spots.
Okay.
There are also some now fresh wounds on the torso from this wolf biting in and trying to pull apart. But
Right about here.
little to no blood.
Zelfer,
Yes.
take the head off.
Um,
Leave the imprints. We don't need the body. They're gonna take it. There's more of them than us. If we can protect just the head.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I
He's
don't really
dead,
think
man.
that's a good
He
idea.
ain't gonna feel it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if his
For the
I don't know
first
if his
time,
video
for the
appreciate
first
that.
time ever, Mr. Six, I'm gonna have to say no to that.
We either take the head or we take nothing. They're taking this corpse.
We have technical proof that we found his body and found his whereabouts with the books and his stuff that I've already retrieved and put on myself.
Picture's
If-
worth 1,000 words. How many words is a head worth?
3.
Honestly,
Probably your life in prison when you show up to the gate with the head of their.
He is dead, man.
Yeah, I think they'd like to
We
keep
didn't
him
do it.
whole dead.
He's supposed to. All right. Should we just push the corpse off the back at this point?
How about we just stab any fucking wolf that tries to touch the corpse?
Yeah, all right.
How long has this been going on
I'll
for?
stab with my
Close
fists.
You guys are maybe still 3 to 4 hours away. Your best guess.
Jesus.
Mr. Vampire Guy, if we give you the love,
Was he?
I'm sure
super
Zelfer
robot?
said something.
Yeah. Okay.
if am I better?
Yeah.
If we give you the body, will you leave us alone?
You guys, don't you? I was gonna say you guys pause and wait, but no, you're still moving. You wait.
I mean, wasn't that like the stipulation at the beginning?
Yeah. Listening for a response. You hear nothing but the movement in the brush and the bats chittering around you.
Oh, then let me know when it's a good time so I can run up and grab a plate of food because I'm fucking hungry.
Okay. But you hear no response. No verbal response, I should say.
Do we hear any nonverbal responses?
Lots of chittering and movement through the bush.
You heard him.
I don't
Let's
speak
go.
bat.
I'll take that as a no. He won't leave us alone.
If you'll leave us alone, fly 3 bats into a tree as hard as you can.
Oh, that's all the answer.
All right,
we need.
let's go.
And let's go.
Okay.
gave us
You guys continue for another half hour. You're going into the night at this point. And the sound of bats and wolves in the brush around you, it sounds like either there are more and more coming, or they're getting closer.
Can I see any wolves in the brush around?
Now and then, yes. You can see them pass through.
Are they bunched up, like hunting in a pack, or
They seem to be quite smartly spread out.
fuckers? You would
Um,
give the wolves intelligence.
Mr. Vampire, again, if you fly 3 bats in the tree, we'll drop the body off.
Only if you let us go.
Those are the terms of our agreement. Take it or we keep killing things. I am not afraid to light this entire forest on fire. Do not test me.
Do not test me. I am stupid.
Zophyr, why don't you just launch a fireball at the next group of wolves you see?
Because that will burn the entire forest down.
Sam, I have an idea for
Well,
that.
doesn't Six have that endless water decanter to fucking...
Yeah, 30 gallons a second. I mean, spreads fairly quickly. Maybe we don't risk it.
Worst case scenario, I'm burning everything. Best case scenario, we don't have to.
I'd like to wait for a moment where I see at least 2 wolves within... Actually, no, fuck it. I want to see a wolf and do that.
Okay. Next time you see a wolf. Okay, so you watch as the...
Whether they be prowling or attacking.
Right. Next time you see a wolf, you watch for a moment as you're walking. You see a moment. You catch a moment where a wolf is probably going to be in the open for at least a couple of seconds while it's moving in between trees, and you let out the magic missile, and you hear it hit, and you hear this wolf out maybe 30 feet away. And
Boom!
it
I start
sounds like you
mimicking
hit
it.
one.
I start mimicking it.
You hear another wolf.
I
Bam,
look at
2
Six.
in 1, baby.
I look at 6 and I put my thumb up. Now I can constantly make that noise.
I don't know if that's a plus. Electrical current.
Mr. Vampire Man, we can keep playing this game until daytime, and then we gain the advantage. So, how about you can make your voice very loud? Talk to us from a distance of about 135 feet.
I'd like to put Percy closer to the cart,
Sure.
kind of like guarding the back.
The cart.
You are
Close to the cart.
And ready in action.
being.
Cutting any wolves down that come near.
You ready a thwomp?
I do ready a thwomp, a big fat
Sam
thwomp.
already a fucking
I take the
swing.
dagger out of my bag and prepare to cut a corpse's head off if I need to.
Ew.
Mr. Six, this would be a really good time to, if you hadn't given that rock away to the guard, to have it start heat-seeking someone else.
As he sees the rock out of nowhere.
But I didn't give it to the guard. It's still in my backpack.
No, I watched you give it to the...
I know, but I got it back.
I don't know if I believe you.
I pull it out of my backpack.
Oh, there's a pretty rock. Who's a pretty rock?
Should I throw it at the bats?
No, wait till
Sulfur's
we
gonna
see him.
Fucking get it.
I hand Zelfer the rock.
I take it.
You have the rock.
I have the power. Okay, I put the rock in my backpack and keep shouting at the vampire guy, just basically the same thing. If you
I
just
reach
want,
into my backpack. Is the rock there?
No.
Good note.
Nice.
Do I see him reach into his backpack?
Probably, as you're all on edge, watching your surroundings.
Okay, I just wanted to know. I'm just constantly shouting at
Okay.
the vampire man, whose name escapes me because I'm studying so much.
It was Ethan.
And how much longer do we have to go?
You guys continue with the sounds of the bats and wolves closing in. Every now and then, Percival letting out a magic missile, Zelfer, Ray
No.
Frost at bats. Well, you let out a magic missile.
Yeah, but
I
he's not-
know, but it's not a constant thing. It's a spell slot.
It was merely flavor description, friend.
No,
No, I'm not casting it again. I want my spell slots.
I do. I made a specific point of not to use them yet, and then I used them. I'm so bad at this game.
And 6, blasting things with his decanter of endless water. I probably shouldn't have given him, but I thought it would be funny.
You made a bad move.
You guys eventually see the checkpoint, maybe a half mile ahead of you, which does also signal the edge of the forest.
I reach into my bag.
Should we go
I
faster?
pull out the flare gun and I pop a red flare into the sky.
What does red mean?
How far are
well,
we from the
in
gate?
Direwood, it
Red
meant
means
bad, but here, it's just a signal flare.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to tell the.
So you
No.
guys hear the poof and watch a red light sail into the sky.
Remind me to send a message to the captain later, telling him, "No, we're not all dead."
If they can even see it.
I think they're
Just-
pretty far away, but sure.
Just
Yeah.
in case.
How far are we from the gate?
From the gate, maybe a half
Quarter
mile.
mile. Oh, half mile.
Oh, that is
Closing
okay.
in fast, though.
Should we speed up?
Yes. Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
speed up.
Zelfer, can you cast Expeditious Retreat on somebody?
Nope.
What a self thing.
It is completely aimed at me.
Ah, fuck.
I would like to cast Bless if I can. Who's within? Or is everybody within feet of me?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. We're all bunched up.
Okay. I can only bless 3 creatures in my range.
Dibs. I mean,
Bet it's gonna be Zelfer 100%.
Bitch. I'm sorry. Actually, second level or higher, you can target an additional creature for spell slot above first. Okay.
Old
I'm sorry. If you want to go on, figure out what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you guys begin to pick up the pace as you see the get ahead. 6 pulls out the flare gun and lets loose a red flare. To what end we will see. As
Yes.
you guys continue to move forward, you pick up the pace, and you can hear the wolves and the bats around you also pick up the pace to keep up. And as you make your way forward, about a third of a mile, quarter mile, you can at this point you're starting to see movement on the checkpoint up ahead, as it looks like whether it was from the red flare or something else. There's an increase in guard. You guys start getting to a jogging pace, seeing that. Hearing all this movement around you, your heart starts to race, and you can hear them closing in. You start moving. You're a fifth of a mile. You're so close to the edge of the forest, and as you break from the edge of the forest, you look back at it, and you see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a dozen very large wolves start to kind of peer out from the forest edge, and the sound of the bats chittering above you stops.
I'll see you next time. Have a good time. Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
I hate that. I hate that a lot.
I hate that you both just did it.
I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
It's the end of Jimmy Neutron, you dumb bitch.
As you guys
Sorry, that was
quickly
mean.
make your way out of this forest,
I don't like uneducated non-Jimmy Neutron watchers.
very large wolves
I'm not a Jimmy
And
Neutron
bats.
watcher.
left behind. You are now approaching the Precian checkpoint in the dead of night.
Suck it, you rotten mutts.
Ooh.
I second what he said.
Hey, I have a friend that's a mutt.
I'd de-summon my sword and shield.
I resummon your sword and shield.
And it's you, Sam. Well, not Sam, but, the other version of Sam.
Yeah. Your other character is a mutt.
Hawk is a mutt.
Where's our counter, Holden?
At this point,
We
if
are
I were to
missing
put that on the stats page, it would just be an infinity symbol. So you guys are approaching the Precian checkpoint.
I don't think I'm gonna be welcome back here very much.
Well,
We'll find out in
First,
a few
wait.
minutes.
Oh, Mr. Sam, am I gonna be allowed back here? I kind of, might have, sort of, a little bit hurt someone.
I think you should be fine.
He started it though.
I think your non-compliance started it.
Hmm. Can you prove that in the court of law?
Is there a court of law
Prove it
here?
with my sword.
Can you prove it in 2 courts of law?
What sword?
I summon my sword.
That sword. Okay.
I de-summon my sword.
I look at him. What sword?
How about I prove it with my fists?
What fist?
As you guys start to approach the gate,
Bickering,
You hear-
as
you
always.
hear a voice.
Sam, you got this, right?
Yeah.
You hear
Sure.
a
Okay.
voice.
I don't know.
Call from atop the gate. Hold! Who goes there?
It's
Samael
Samael.
Dyer.
Who?
Samael Dyer
Who?
from the restorative court of Direwood.
Samuel Dyer and 10 gold. Crazy. I forgot to mention he was here.
You see him kind of look to the man next to him. They seem kind of confused. And then the man next to him runs down.
I like pretzels.
There's about a 30-second pause as nothing is happening.
We have proof of what happens to the
We have your
originator.
originator. Can you please hurry the fuck up before we get attacked by wolves?
Body.
The guy up top who was originally talking to you seems kind of confused and goes, You see him kind of like walk away, and seems there's some sort of discussion happening behind the gate. And after a moment, the captain of the guard stationed here walks up to the top.
Kevin?
The one who had stabbed Zelfer. Eyes you
Kevin.
guys.
I smile and wave at him.
Hey, Kevin.
I've been ordered to let you back in,
Thank
By
you,
who?
Kevin. Zelfer?
but the originator.
We have his body.
That's a different story.
Oh, you don't let him back in?
No, that's not a part of my...
What?
I'm gonna need to stop you. Come in. I'm gonna need to stop you here.
Okay.
Are we in trouble?
You hear the mechanism start to open the gates.
Bess, are we in trouble, Bess?
Are we in trouble?
You
did
asked
what they asked,
no.
but how would we possibly be in trouble?
Yeah, I don't...
I don't. I think we're perfectly fine.
The gates across the bridge are now open.
And I know we are not.
We cross.
And you can see about
I
a dozen
say-
guards stood there.
Hidden behind Sam as much as possible.
Sure.
I'm on my horse.
I am walking behind your horse at a respectful distance so I don't get kicked in the face.
The horse is easier to hide behind.
I am hiding.
So you guys cross the bridge into the threshold of the checkpoint. And immediately, as soon as you are through the gates, they start to close, and you are surrounded by about a dozen guards, including the captain, who starts to walk around, looking at each of you, and he looks inside the cart. Ugh.
I put my hands up and behind my head.
Oh, now you comply with the law.
Bitch, we were welcomed in, idiot.
That's not as necessary. Just your
Thank you.
weapons down for now, please.
I don't even
I
have
dropped my
weapons.
fists.
I
To my
show my
side.
hands. I got no weapons.
As do I.
I put my hands behind my back. My weapons are down.
Who's this one? He says, pointing to Millerin.
She's one of ours. Attacked by the same vampire that killed your man.
And without even looking up, she goes, "Don't mind me. I'm just recovering. Please, just let me."
She's making more blood.
She needs it. He took some.
And this husk of a halfling is
I point out the fang marks on the throat.
You might know him as the originator.
he
Originally.
pursed his lips for a moment.
He was originally the originator.
What? You see him make some hand motion to the rest of the guards. What am I looking at? As
Excuse
Beth
me.
sneezes and all the guards pull their
Sorry.
weapons.
Well, I mean,
Sneezing in priests.
A desanguinated halfling, I say, winking at the person that originally said
Is that an
desanguinated.
innuendo?
No.
And
Can it be an innuendo?
that happened.
Yes.
How?
vampire sucked his blood.
Vampire, right. Right.
Well, can't you see them? Ask
Sucked
this
his
one,
blood and his dick.
and I wake up Millerin.
Oh,
Tell him about what happened to you.
yeah, there was a fucking vampire. He tried to suck me dry. I'm just trying to sleep.
You are nailing the accent.
Millerin,
What?
when was the last time you were bitten?
I guess maybe a day. It's hard to tell at this point.
Splash her
Are
with
you
water. Make sure she's not one of.
unconscious? So long.
Thirsty?
Incredibly thirsty.
Hmm.
Are you thirsty
Does-
for blood?
Does water sound
Yes,
okay?
Self, please start emptying yourself so that I may drink your blood.
Bess takes a step back.
Mr. Six, splash her with water.
I grin and take a step forward. This is exactly what I've been wanting.
Ow, my ass!
I think we'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on that.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Liar.
The guard captain at this point. Listen, I don't want to hear all this vampire bullshit. I want to
Yeah,
know.
it's terrifying.
Do you want a book made of human flesh that we found?
He blinks a couple times.
I,
I'm gonna need you to step over
give
here,
Silver
away
a
from the rest
crazy
of the
look
group.
too.
Did you hear that, Zelfer?
No, I couldn't.
He said, I'm going to need you to step over here away from the rest of the group, please,
Why?
so that we can search you.
For what?
A book made of human flesh.
I can
Oh,
Oh,
give
he'll
that to
hand it
you.
over.
Wait, is
Just
the,
ask him
Step
for
away
it.
from the group, please.
is the guy talking cute at all? By
Uh,
any sense of the word?
in a rugged
I,
way.
s-
Zophyr.
I step
Oh,
in
I
front of
already asked
Zelfa.
him. Hold on, can I go get food real quick?
Go.
Yeah, go.
Okay, thanks.
I step in front of Zelfer. He'll hand it over.
Guys, that's not complying with the law is what gets
He
us
can
in
step
trouble.
to the side.
He can step to the front and the back for all I care. He'll just hand you the book. Though.
I want
Zelfer?
to inspect the rest of his person.
I don't want to be inspected.
You're being inspected.
No.
You see him make a hand motion. All the guards draw their blades and crossbows around you. About a dozen of
Never
them.
ends well for anyone.
See, I'm not going to cooperate with people who aren't going to comply with the law for something so simple.
I don't like being searched by people.
And I don't like non-cooperation. Are you going to step to the side, or are you going to step on the ground?
Well, if I was stepping on the ground, I'd just be stepping. I
I'm
think you
sorry,
need
let me
to...
Let
correct
him
myself.
search
Be
you,
stepped
Zophyr.
on the ground.
I
Jesus
can hand
Christ.
you the book.
You know
There's
what?
things
How
on-
about I just go ahead?
Let him look at your pack.
There's certain things on my person that are not to be looked at by other people.
They are all
'Cause
going to
they're-
be looked at by other people. Or
No.
you're not
Ask the
stepping
guard
foot in my
captain if
city.
I can just leave.
You're staying here. Please.
Why should I let you look at my stuff?
Because I'm telling you to. You. Pull him aside, and 3 guards start to approach you.
I get ready to start casting magic. I start moving my hands. I would.
Let him look in your bag, Zelfer, please.
I don't want to be touched by him. Is that understood? I look at him.
Can he look in your bag?
There's stuff in my bag that you know about, Mr. Six, that people probably shouldn't see.
It's true.
That's not very convincing.
I collect things. I
He's
have
kind of a sick person.
a little bit. I have stuff that I was told specifically to give to Waylon. I would
Now,
like to give.
now that I remember it,
To who?
That's his name, isn't it? the originator's brother.
Well, I know who you're talking about.
Waylon. It was Huna's brother.
I don't give a
The
fuck
one who sent
you're
us
supposed to give things to. I need to check them. If you're bringing them into my city, I'm checking them.
You didn't check us the first time.
I'm checking you now.
Well, if you're gonna,
You have 3 guards now approaching you.
I look
I
at
hand
them
over my
and
bag.
What about the Order of the One?
Here's me first.
Okay, I'm back.
Jesse, you say that.
Mm-hmm.
The guard captain stops for a moment, and at his pause, you can see
Is he a furry?
the 3 guards kind of looking at him. Stop for a
I
moment. He goes,
found the secret word.
what about the what now?
The Order of the One?
He pulls away from Zelfer for a moment and walks up to you. Off the horse, please.
I get off the horse.
He leans into you. Says, and you're taller than him, so he has to kind of look up. But he says very closely, that's not something you should be saying out loud, boy.
No, it's not. Can we please just pass so we can forget all of this?
After I
Just
search your
deliver
friend.
this body? He will not comply, and he will end up
Then he
either
will be
killing a bunch of your guards and or getting killed, and I need him.
Then he will be killed.
Bess would
You
lean into
search
whoever's
me.
closest to her.
I say with a wink.
You can
And
search
she'd
everyone
say,
else. What are you gonna do with his things?
I need to check them. If there's anything I don't want in my city, I will take it.
You're probably gonna find a lot of body parts.
You see his
He's
mouth
a
open
mage.
for a moment. I
He
feel like at
collects
this point I
things.
should give you guys a picture of what you're looking at because, oh boy. One moment to adjust.
I tell him he collects things.
Let's pull this over here.
You're telling me you described him as kind of rugged and you have a picture of him?
I do not have a picture of him. I'm taking.
Oh,
you
I
guys
thought you
to
said it
this
was
map.
about time to show you the picture of the guy.
No.
I was like, oh, damn.
At this point, he points to those 3 guards again. Grab them.
You grab me, I'm gonna burn all of us.
3 guards, kind of hearing you say, make an intimidation check.
You know, can I at least move my horse and these people out of the way?
16.
Listen, I'll literally give you 70 gold if you just let us fucking pass.
A couple of the guards hearing you say burn all of it kind of eye each other and once.
I don't have much care for my own life. I will hold my pack and hand you stuff out of it, or show you it in my hands, but you will not be touching them. That is the compliance. They are my things. I will show them one at a time, put them to the side, and then put them back in my bag when I'm done. But I will not let you touch them because they are very, very special to me.
The guard captain, Sam, puts one hand on your shoulder and very gently tries to move you out of the way so he can go back to Zelfer.
I ask him, can I please move my horse and my cart?
10 feet forward. No more.
How far are we from Zelfer?
Zelfer is right next to the cart.
I need to move him at least 30 feet.
That's
Bring
eerily
a guard or
specific.
two with me. Yes, it is eerily specific. You bring a pair of. I don't have a pair of guards. Go stand with my cart with me.
I'm tired of this. And he starts moving towards Zelfer, and he is going to try to grapple Zelfer.
I'm not going to resist him, but if he starts touching my bag, I will cast a spell.
Okay, then Zelfer, you are grabbed by a large man.
I look at him and go, I've told you, I will take him out one at a time. You touch him, I will burn all of us right now. I will not hesitate.
I'm tired of your threats, boy. You shut the fuck up.
I start casting firewall so we can see the hints of sparks in my hands. Do not test me.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, We're
rolling for initiative.
Sam's not gonna fucking.
You're you don't have to do anything on your turn, but I would like for everybody to roll for initiative.
Did that work?
That's
Oh, I need to.
oh boy.
I have to grab my guy here.
Well, that sucks. We'll do that.
Where?
That's also not great. That's better. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Who am I missing here?
Me.
Okay.
I couldn't roll initiative, so I rolled. I'm on a tablet, so I couldn't tap my dude.
Okay. All right. What's a 14? Let's see. Best, what's your bonus?
+4.
Okay. So you should be at a 17, I believe, because it doesn't add it for whatever reason. Or initiative mod. Oh no, it does? It seems like it does now. Because it doesn't actually show. I think it actually does now. Look at that. Okay. So
Does it? Mine doesn't show the plus number.
Right. It just it says rolling 1d20 plus initiative mod. So.
Sure.
Actually, just let me. We could test this. We can test this. I'm gonna use. Let's see, because you have total 4, so I'm just gonna use Bess as a test here. If she gets above a 20, okay, and that 20 only gave her a 20, so that proves that it's still not adding it. Okay, good to know. So I still need to add. Bess, you have a +4.
Yeah.
Percival, you have some stupid like a +7. Just gonna give him. We know he's going first. Sam, you have
+2.
14, and Zelfer, you don't have any, right?
Nope.
Okay, so let me reorder this. Well, great. The one who's gone getting food is going first.
I'm back.
Oh, you are?
I said I
Yay.
was back like 5 minutes ago.
I
He
don't
did.
recall
Why
it all.
didn't you respond?
Welcome
Holding
back.
got poo brain.
Because I was muted, because I was eating.
Ah, well, he also didn't respond. To be fair. Right.
Holding got
I
poo
honestly
brain.
forgot I was muted, so
Oh, no.
I have been talking.
6
to
didn't
him.
roll 1.
6 has a higher dex, so I'm just gonna put you ahead of. Okay. I guess this is where we're at. So, Percival, we're starting with you. The situation as it stands is you are surrounded by guards. Sam
I know.
is trying to negotiate to have his.
No, I know.
Okay. But I will say the guard captain has grabbed Zelfer now, and it's getting very hostile because Zelfer is non-compliant. You are right next to Zelfer. What would you like to do? Clock's ticking.
I know. I'm gonna say you're mean, intimidating words. I say
To who?
the guy grappling
The
Zelfer.
guard captain. Okay, so you're casting a spell to cause fear in him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What components does that have? Like, do you have to?
I forgot
Is
to
that
add them.
verbal?
I think it's verbal and somatic.
Okay, let me just double check here. It is only verbal components, so you definitely need to utter some arcane words.
Step the fuck off, dude.
Okay, but it's also okay. But
No, it's verbal and somatic.
okay, verbal and somatic. So people can see you casting the spell quite clearly. He's gonna roll his wisdom save.
Yep, and I'm not doing anything to harm him.
With
so-
a natural 16, he's going to pass. Yes, Claire, I like the cookie.
Yay.
You see him kind of flinch for a moment as the magic enters him, and you hear crossbow bolts pulled back as people watch you cast magic behind you. Okay. Next
Shoot
up,
me if you want. I didn't actually fucking hurt. I didn't even use a spell that does damage.
Okay.
Oh, seriously, shoot me if
melee
you want.
guards at this point. Let's see. I have to roll this. Let's see. Because these guys seeing you cast magic. No? They both still... Okay. So these 3 guards are going to try to help their captain, and they're going to doggy pile on Zelfer. And they're all going to... I assume you're still not resisting?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to say something if I'm able to.
On your turn.
Yep.
Hey, all you're able to say right now is 3 dudes jump on top of you.
Yep.
Okay, so there are now 3 guards on top of Zelfer here. The rest are going to move into position.
Another?
6, you watch as 2 immediately flank you, and the rest just close in on you guys.
Oh,
I think
sorry.
she's so much
Bess, it's your turn.
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to get situated again. Cookie, bacon, and D&D in it. You said that there's a dog pile on Zelfer now?
There are 3 dudes on Zelfer. Yeah. The guard
And not in the
That's
captain.
kinky
funny.
way.
Bess is gonna laugh at him.
Okay.
Doesn't laugh, but says.
I am going to laugh at him. That is what you get when you are a little bit.
Okay.
Anyways, how close am I to Zelf?
You are within 5 feet of him.
Is he looking like he's going to be casting a spell at all? Like the one he was saying?
He was saying that he was beginning kind of like fire emanating from his hands as if he's about to cast Firewall.
Am I able to just start like walking away from him?
You sure are.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start to slowly move away from him
Okay.
and get out of the way.
You get with about 5 feet away. You're like up next to 6 before a guard gets in your way, and with his blade drawn, doesn't seem to want to let you pass.
Oh, for the record,
I'd
Percival still
say-
has his hands behind his head.
Okay, good to know.
Best would say, please, and smile at the guard. See if he'll let me go by.
And guard shakes his head.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there then and just hope I don't die.
Okay. 6, I assume you're willing to allow her to occupy the same space as you for the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Sure. So you guys are right next to each other. 6, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's
Push
see.
his best away. My space.
Can I let the other 14 go first?
You can. Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Sam, it's your turn.
I asked these 2 guards in front of me if I can move the horse and cart behind this wall right here.
And they kind of look to each other. The one directly.
Please
in front of
accompany
you,
me. What?
The one directly in front of you says, "Not without captain's orders, sorry."
Mr. Captain, please?
He
Ooh, Captain Sama.
seems quite focused on Zelfer at the moment.
If my horse dies, I will kill every single one of you. I swear to God.
Do you say that?
Yes.
Make an intimidation check.
The one thing I'm proficient in.
Okay. The guard on the guard diagonal to you doesn't seem to be bothered, but the one right in front of you says, "I can take the horse. I can just move it.
Do it. Move my horse.
Okay, we'll just move the horse. Okay." And he starts. He kind of grabs the reins and begins to. And the other guard goes. And these 2 seem to now be grabbing the horse and starting to pull the horse away. So that's only, we'll call that 5 feet of the movement. We'll call this a tow, so they can get the horse moved 5, 10. We'll say they start moving the horse over here, along with the cart.
Thank you.
Shit. So many things. Okay.
Oh.
Organizing. There we
Whoa.
go. Okay, so the horse and cart are now being pulled away by 2 guards.
There we go.
And could I move myself?
No. Yeah, it's your turn. Yes.
I just like to go stand right here and just watch, I guess. Because I know that these guards aren't going to let me pass, so
Okay.
I'll just put my hands, like, clasped together just in front of me.
Just showing you're not... Okay. That's going to be 6.
All right.
Just waiting for this
Um,
nonsense to end.
I look at the commander and I say, "Are you really this arrogant that you're going to command your men to die?" Like, incredulously.
Again, he seems quite focused on Zelfer.
Look in the bag. It's on the ground at this point.
I'm getting there.
No, you're not. You're fondling my friend.
I will note the guard captain is not like a part of the doggy pile. But
Okay. Are his hands still on him?
I would say he's still helping to push him down. Yes.
Can I see all 10 fingers?
Probably not all 10.
I reiterate, fondling. Currently fondling. Still fondling.
Okay. Okay. He
All right.
does not respond to that.
Okay. He gets his turn to act
Okay.
at some point here. Yeah.
Then it is his turn. You are being pushed down by 4 men now, Zelfer. You hear in the doggy pile above you, you hear the guard captain, probably a little muffled through 3 bodies. Now, are you ready to comply?
I'm leaving. I'm going out the gate. Open it. You said you don't want me in your city. I'm leaving.
At this point, that's not an option.
I think it is.
Yeah, we'll see about that as he starts to reach around for your belongings. But
That's a reach around, I say.
I will say, I'll give him an
Can I ready an
investigation
action?
check, but with 3 people on top of you, it's going to be rather difficult for him to find your bag.
Can I ready an action?
It's not. No, it's not.
I
your turn.
know, I didn't think I could, but I figured I'd ask.
That's not a thing you can do.
Fuck.
Whoop. Hold
Oh, we're all
vanished.
dying. Good to know you.
He teleports his dick to where the commander's hand is.
Let me look at something.
Hey, man, what are you touching my dick for?
Let's see.
Oh god, that was good.
Let's look at.
Oh.
Okay. You feel him reach the spot where your bag is, but he does not have a solid grip on it yet. But he's found your belongings. And it is now your turn.
Okay. Give me a second. Where is it on my screen?
Oh, here it comes. Oh, no, no, no.
I heard that tab open up. That's his spell book.
Oh, no,
What
no,
a
no,
piece of
no, no.
I like how you can't even see him because he's so leaned in and focused.
I let go of my bag. I hand it to him.
You're relinquishing it.
Yep. Because I have my spell book in my pocket.
Okay.
That is always on me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will. Yeah, we can allow that for sure.
And I have most of my books on me because I have my book holsters.
Okay.
So I do not have the book, the flesh, or the notebook. I kind of start to just go, may I have one request? I just want to grab one book out. You can see it. I just want it on me. It's very important.
The flesh book was rather. I don't know that the flesh.
That's not the one I want.
Okay.
No,
That is
I
probably
want,
in your bag.
Yes, it's in my bag. The one I'm looking, the journal from Hunar is in my bag. I'm asking if I can take one book out of there. He can look at it. I just want it on me. And then I'll give you the rest.
Make a persuasion check. I'm gonna say a disadvantage at this point.
Is it probably the best deal you'll
I'm going to use my luck point.
Go for it.
And I did look at this. I get to pick the roll. If I roll an 8, I can pick the 8 instead.
Got it.
Are we just taking the first number that pops up, or is it going to have the lower number of the 2? I'm asking you.
I would take the first number. Your luck roll is not at disadvantage. I
Okay.
don't think.
I'm going to take the
Rolling an
20.
extra d20. Okay, you're taking the 20. Okay. You don't... Zelfer, you can't see this, but the guard captain, the rest of you see, he... he looks to the rest of the guards. He nods.
That's the single most compliant Zophyr has ever been to the...
And we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave the initiative up. And I'm switching away from the combat music.
That I couldn't hear.
But, yeah, that you guys can't hear. For the time being, what's happening is the 3 guards start to get off of Zelfer. But they're still they're still grabbing a hold of you. But
I kind of stand up.
Start to help you up.
Okay. May I clean myself off? I hate being dirty.
I don't
I
want
have
any
spell-
spell casting right now. You just threatened to
Alright.
kill all my men.
I never threatened to kill all your men. I said I would. I pull out the small journal and go. I open it up so we can see all the pages with handwriting. May I put this in my pocket?
Let me see it.
It's very important to Hunar. I was supposed to give it directly to Waylon. No one else.
If I don't see anything fishy about it, I'll give it back.
May I still at least have my hand on it while you're looking?
Fine.
I hand it. It's in my hand like this.
Okay, so you hold it in your palm, and he starts kind of looking through it. And it takes a minute as he looks at every page. Fine.
All right.
Back to you.
I kind of gesture. I open my backpack. I pull out the beaker of Angus, my clothes, my kid. I dump my backpack on.
Okay. I'm gonna
Like,
have to go through your.
I can say it one at a time.
Okay, why don't you tell the group what they are all seeing you set on the
I
ground.
pull out
Boy.
rattling eyeballs, common clothes, cook's utensils, a dagger hits the ground. I kind of push that to the side and go. I'm not trying to pick up weapons.
What dagger?
I have it. It would be my it would be my sacrificial dagger.
The sacrificial dagger.
Oh no, I have 2 daggers because I have
Okay.
my dagger with me as I start.
Okay, so you have 1 dagger. That's the plain dagger.
Yep, a small knife, 7 pieces of parchment. Then I stop and kind of. May I straighten these up because I don't want them to. They're very. I need them for spells.
Need what?
These parchments. They're
Fine.
papers. I kind of straighten them up and wipe the dust off and set them to the side.
I would offer to hold them for Zelfer.
I hand them to her. I pull out the ink and the ink pen and go, set them to the side. My hand crossbow I set on the ground. The 2 books that aren't in my pockets: Basic Applications of Fire Magic and Cooking with Eggs. I go to hand that one to the captain for your future reading.
He grabs it, starts to kind of thumb through it.
Is he actually looking into it?
He seems to be quickly scanning it.
I'm gonna try to move the decorated dagger into the common clothes.
I'll remind you have more than 1 pair of eyes on you. There are still the 3 guards.
I'm gonna try to toss that with the bottle of wish ashes and just kind of toss it to the side. Just kind of the dagger and
Make
another
a sleight of
bottle.
hand check.
Well, I'm
Or-
saying,
Yeah, I'm gonna say sleight of hand.
will you take performance?
You could make an argument for deception here. One of those
Argue,
2.
boy.
I will go with deception. I have a higher chance.
Yeah, you can make an. Okay.
I'm not going to use a luck point for this one. I'll just take the 11. I'm just kind of tossing him to the side and going, just another dagger in a bottle.
You see, as he's kind of thumbing through the book, he looks over. He sees that it seems that he glances over, sees that you did in fact throw that on the ground, without paying too much mind. Continues, and you see kind of some of the guards around you, like noticing the very strange dagger, kind of look at each other but not saying anything.
The next item I'm pulling out of my backpack, you will not like.
He
So
closes
I would
the
put-
egg book.
I pull out a foot of spinal cord and
A
go,
picture
Oh,
of his
gosh.
You hear several men around you. Oh.
I forgot you had that one.
I look at 6 and I clap him on the shoulder and I go, "Who else but Zelfer?"
What the absolute fuck are you doing with that?
I am trying to get more research into it, which couldn't be possible with a live person. I don't remember exactly where this came from. Probably from something we fought.
Research into remains?
How the body works. If I can figure out how the spinal cord works by looking through it, I might be able to help more with medicine.
And how did you procure this?
From someone we killed.
An evil person.
It wasn't even. It was someone who attacked us. We defended ourselves.
And you took their spine.
I took a foot of their spine.
Right.
I told you didn't want to see it in my bag.
He's a magic user.
I kind
No.
of curl
Now,
it up like a whip would
He
be.
needs
This
components.
is Holden to Blake. Zelfer isn't actually looking into any applications of the spine and learning about it. He just wanted to have a fucking spine. Yeah?
A little bit of both, actually. Because he wants to build someone.
Let's
One of
call
his
this a persuasion check.
Because one of his main purposes is to build something. A person.
Let's call this a persuasion check. Okay. Guard Captain, please just set it down.
I curl it up like you would a whip and put it on the ground.
It makes a sickening, like...
Oh my god, don't do that.
There's several more guards like, oh, God.
Wait, I might be able to...
God's with us. What the fuck?
Did that work? Could you guys hear that?
No.
Yes,
Oh, I
a little bit.
Glad I didn't.
A
The
little
guard,
bit.
you see the guard captain even kind of flinch a little bit. Ugh. Please.
I
move
pull
on.
out the book, Fractured Throne. This is Direwood history.
Right.
I set it down. I pull out 2 questionable rations. I don't know why they're questionable, but that is what they're labeled in my inventory. So they're probably like
A very
gross looking.
rank smell emanates through the air.
I think you guys can keep this. My son's to the side. That pile's for you. I pull out the 3 faintly glowing arrows. Red, green, and... I have it labeled as fire, poison, and oofta. Because that's the information I was given.
Honestly, I'd have to go way back in my notes to remember what those do, but I know what you're talking about.
I go, magic arrows I have procured. Would you like to look at them?
He studies them for a moment.
Percy at this point is like mouth agape at how much shit Zelfer has.
Jesus Christ, Helper.
What do they do?
Honestly, I know one does fire, one does poison, and the other one just does a lot of damage.
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting to get them researched more, and maybe disenchant it so we can re-enchant them.
Right.
The next item, those who are squeamish, please look away.
Nobody look
Best
away.
looks away.
Keep a close eye.
It's the book made of human flesh.
That I will need to see.
I will let you see it, but I don't want anyone throwing up.
My order
That's
stands, he says, looking around.
I pull out a book that's made of human flesh, and I hand it directly to him.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's a book made of human flesh.
Anybody who
Takes it.
throws up gets a hot neck.
This doesn't... A few people are like, oh. Like, there's definitely some disgust, but not like, spine crackling. You know?
I still have more stuff in my bag, don't worry.
There's just a pile
Yeah,
of
he does.
fuckery on the ground.
Well, there's still a pile of fuckery in his bag.
I am at number
He
22
opens the
of
book.
38.
Opens
Jesus
the book.
fuck.
That's, a human flesh tome of poetry.
Found it
Right.
at the person who killed Hunar's house.
Yeah, that's another thing we'll be getting to. And, whose flesh is this?
No clue. Wasn't my book. Stole it from the person who killed Hunar.
Right.
I figured he didn't. I figured if we took it, we might be able to figure out who flesh it is, and maybe
Who fleshed
that?
apologize to their family.
He takes the book in one hand and sets it on the barrel next to him, like on the top. So it's in plain view. You can see it. It's not on the ground. It's next to him, but still within.
Do you want to set it on the pile of your stuff?
That's gonna stay here for now.
I point at the questionable rations. Those are also yours. I pull out the water skin,
Dibs on getting searched next.
2 empty scrolls, an ornate quill, a gorgeous scarf that instead of putting on the ground, I wrap around.
Where did you get the scarf again?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck any of this shit he's. I
is that
remember
from Castle Dire?
It might have been. I pull out
It's
and then
from the fucking drapes in the King's Room. You fuckhead.
Yeah, I don't know what any of this shit is. I spine, and that was it. Everything else is surprise.
I pulled out something I have labeled as enchantment plate that
at
weighs
this
5.
point, the horse has been pulled to the other side of the wall here.
That weighs 3 pounds. I have a 3-pound enchantment plate that's in my inventory. I don't know what that is. This is from the time I just started taking things without asking what they were. So it's just a glowing plate, I think.
Oh, an enchanted plate. Oh, I know what. Okay, yeah.
I don't know what this is either. I pull out my small torturer's toolkit. It's still wrapped up. This is a torturer's toolkit. I open it up, showing the pliers, knife, saws, and bloodletting.
And you have that because
I didn't think I got the spine.
Percival like chuckles under his breath.
How do you think he got the spine?
I used to be an interrogator in my old life. Before I joined up with the toads.
Explains your charm.
I'm charming? No one's ever told me that. Thank you.
And your intelligence.
I'm very smart,
Well,
actually. I don't understand social cues. I pull out the cracked grick beak.
What the grick?
Sit that down. I pull out the foot-long section of alpha grick tentacle.
He's got like a fucking Arma 3 level backpack here, man. Like, you just...
That's a video
Sam's
game
gonna be
reference.
like, what is this bag that he's got?
I pull
Is
out
he
the...
like a master of Tetris?
I pull out... Yeah, they're all neatly set in there. I pull out the 12 grick needles. Just kind of lay them...
This is what happens when you don't deal with when you just hand wave encumbrance in a campaign. This is...
Dude, you literally have like taken so much shit, and Percival doesn't wear a shirt, so I don't envision him wearing a backpack. So I literally take nothing.
Yeah, Percival maybe has like 3 things to his name, and Zelfer just...
I have 38.
Holy fuck,
And
okay.
some and more. I pull out the dwarf pelvic bone.
Do I even need to...
I don't remember where I got this one. I set it down.
At this point, he just looks disappointed.
I pull out
Yes.
I pull out the pearl and kind of. May I put this back in my bag right away? It's worth over 100 gold.
Fine.
I put it back. I pull out the owl feather. Go feather of an owl. Put it back. I pull out the eyeball extending juice.
The what?
Isn't it kind of
Angus?
just like a weird, gross pudding at this point?
Yes.
What do I...
No.
Best not to ask, honestly.
I pull out the diary, which I don't remember where I got the diary.
A mad black woman.
A mad black woman.
No?
I don't think so.
No one's seen that film? Alright.
No.
I hand it to him to thumb through. I don't.
Oh, it's literally called Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Ah,
What is that item marked as in your inventory?
diary.
Oh, never mind.
That's it?
Holden, I just take things, and if I don't ask for it, you
Oh, the
just go,
Mad
"Oh,
Black Woman?
It's the diary from the camp. The Ratlings attack.
Ah!
The captain's
okay.
diary.
Again, he'll start thumbing through that. Huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
I pull out my small teacup and set it next to him for when we want to have drinks and discuss what's in my backpack.
At this
And then
point,
I-
all the guards around you, like, their weapons are still out, but they're just, like, kind of lazily, like, very casually holding them and, like, I'll just giving you the most, like, baffled looks.
I pull out the small silver remnant statue.
Okay.
Sam's arms are crossed.
Kind of. I shrug as I pull this one out. Go. Set it down.
Percival's gonna sit down cross-legged and prepare absorb element just in case.
I look at him. Did you know the originator? Did you know his weaponry?
I didn't know him
Have you-
personally. No.
Did you ever see his weapon?
Zephyr, I think those might be Millerins.
I know
I don't have Miller and stuff.
he
No, the
was
weapons.
Whoops.
a fine tinkerer.
I pull out the customized crossbow and the ornate dagger that I found on the originator's body.
He starts
they're not
examining
moving.
those. These certainly look like his.
I was told to give those to his brother as well. By his brother. He wanted his stuff. Hence why I was so apprehensive. Plus, I don't like being touched. If you would just let me do this, it would have been fine.
Oh, we're still going to pat you down.
Okay, I pull out my books I go, how to make friends, pets, friends or foe, how to tell when you're being rude. My spell book, which I pull and
You
go,
see him blink a few times.
I go, this is my spell book. I kind of tuck that back away and put my other books away and go, all right, on my body, that is everything.
He gives a little head nod to one of the guards who kind of very cautiously approaches and starts patting you down from top down.
Every time he touches me, I make a woof. Oh, no, I go,
Every
No.
time.
no, because he doesn't want me to cast
Don't
magic.
you
so
have
I'm
my
not-
scream memorized?
Yes, but I can't. I don't want to cast spells. So every time he touches me, I go.
And then the more you do that, the more he's like. Both of you are just incredibly uncomfortable as he's patting you down.
Oh, but Zelfer he does it like this.
He gets near your crotch reach and you're like.
No, when he gets near my crotch, I look at him and go, please don't. I'm saving myself.
One touch and I nut. Careful.
At this point, the guard is like, and Panic gets down your legs, kind of checks your boots. He's clean. He's fucking clean. He just backs away.
It is going to take me about an hour and a half to put all this stuff back in my backpack.
Good. That means we have plenty of time to talk. Start gathering your things other than this, he says, placing his hand on the book.
I'm also not going to grab the
Or which
questionable
book?
ration.
You put out like 7 fucking
on the
books.
flesh-bound book on the barrel that he said next to him.
I am not grabbing my questionable rations. Those are not my problem.
Can somebody chuck those into the ravine? He watches a guard approaches and actually grabs him, like, kind of, you know how you grab, like,
It's like,
Like you would grab a diaper.
No, hold it. It's like
Yeah,
when you wash. It's like when you wash dishes and you have to like grab the bottom and pull out the wet food that's been rinsed off of all of your.
Or I like
dishes.
Jesse's example of the diaper. You just,
Yeah, you're.
he grabs his two rations, tosses them over.
I think those might have been poisonous at that point.
You see the guard kind of start to panic and run over and start pouring water on his hands.
May I clean myself off now? I don't
I
like
think
being
that's how
dirty.
poison works.
Go ahead. And you see him kind of give like a little hand wave, and the guards start to give you some room.
Instantly
They
prestidigitation myself clean.
They
Just
don't- They're not allowing. They're still encircling you guys, but they give you some room. That guy was not meant to drink.
I would go sit on one of these crates.
I'm just sitting on the ground. Fuck
Okay,
it.
you just sit on the crate. Percy just sitting on the ground. 6, the
Cross-legged.
best anything.
I'd stay very quiet, and yeah,
How's
I'm
your head,
chilling.
Jason?
it's much better. Thank you.
I'm so happy for you. I
Yeah,
had a
I
migraine all
appreciate it.
yesterday. It was bad.
Okay.
They are terrible. Yeah.
Welcome back, Jason. I love you.
Thank you guys very much. Love you too. Thank you.
Jason, I think you're hot, and I can't wait to see your feet.
Jason, don't show him your feet.
Finally, something we can all agree on. Anyway,
Finally, something we can all agree on.
so the captain says, you can start gathering your things other than this. With his hand, he sits down on a barrel next to the barrel that has the flesh-bound book. Now, here's what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I am given orders from above, for reasons unknown,
You speak to God.
that I am to let you back in
Something like that.
after you fled my city, directly disobeying the orders of a guard captain of the city of priests. You return with these things on you.
I left with these things on me.
I'm
as
given
well.
orders to let you return. And Hunar, he looks over where the cart was pulled to the side, disappears. Then you guys arrive. And then you leave in a hurry. And you come back with his body, claiming you didn't kill him, but a vampire of all things.
I've already been through this whole line of questioning.
Are you
I'm sure
saying
you have.
vampire that way because you don't believe in vampires?
They're a myth.
Well, the girl who's dying in the cart can tell you they're not.
So is your
And
wife's
you can
clitoris.
see
That's
from
not
looking
bad.
at the body that it's been desanguinated.
Some random dark elf comes in here and tells me vampires are real. Very convincing.
Look at it this way: what you're insinuating is we're the ones who killed him, correct?
I'm not the only one.
If
Why don't we
that
let some of the
was-
bats in?
If that was true, why would we bring his body back?
Because you're a bunch of idiots.
Well, I'm a
fair
bunch
point,
of idiots.
but
Because you had a tale as to why he's actually dead.
Then why would I be so specific about giving his stuff back to his brother?
To further your ruse.
No, do I look
Do
like
you
the
not
type of
see how suspicious this is?
Do you not? Do I look like the type of person to lie? I've had
Do I look like a Nazi?
You're asking
I've-
if you look like the type of person. You refuse to be searched. You fled here under my guard. Ran through several of us being sliced several times, somehow just continuing to run, and then fled. Yes, you seem like the type of person to lie to me.
Well, I don't like to lie. It seems very useless.
It's
you
in
like
his
to
book
collect
about
human-
not being rude.
You like to collect human body parts.
I told you I'm researching. No, we can go roundabout all way. We didn't kill him. So you're not going to believe that, are you?
No.
So what's the point of conversating about it?
The point is, I'm trying to learn as much as I can. Because the truth is, the longer I keep you here, the deeper shit I'm gonna be in for not letting you through right away as I was told.
No, I'll take fault for that. That was on me. I should have let you. I should have come at least with the idea that I can empty my stuff in front of you first.
I'm just trying to protect my city.
I understand. And
Here, here.
if it makes you feel better, I hold up my arms, manacle me, and cover my hands. I can't cast magic.
As much as I'd love to, that would be against my orders.
I'm
shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to show you that I feel bad for threatening. I don't really have good experiences with lots of people at once. They normally carve up my back if you want to see that.
Relatable.
He turns around. Mr. Sam, correct.
Mm-hmm.
I call
a
it that.
word.
Absolutely.
Actually, he turns and looks at the rest of your group. How much do they know?
They
How
don't
much
know
what?
anything.
Oh,
You haven't
About,
told them anything. Don't say
nope.
it.
Nope. Haven't told them anything.
Oh, about that one thing? Yeah. No, we don't know anything.
That sounds like not my problem. He starts kind of like washing his face in his hands. Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, I don't remember being told not to tell them anything, but I didn't. Mostly because I forgot. But
Knowing what you know, I don't know what you know, but I have an idea of what you know. Do you believe
know.
that the group you've been in contact with are the ones who have given me orders through my chain of command to let your group through?
probably.
Right. He seems kind of he seems to ponder for a moment, kind of seeming almost actually a little nervous. Well, you can't just go with this body prancing through town.
Can we have something to cover it up?
I kind of raised my hand.
He looks
The plan was to give his brother the ability to give him a proper burial. Because
Right.
that's, I figured, for most people, that's what they want, is to bury their dead.
Sure, but if you just go with this open cart with the body of the originator in such a condition, it's gonna cause quite a stir, and I have a feeling that's not.
I can send him a message magically to have him come over here.
Or
With something to wrap him up with.
with a guard escort, we can cover up the cart. Who is the woman?
She's one of ours.
Her name is Nillarin. She was supposed to watch us and make sure like we were safe in here and that you guys didn't try to kill us. And she seemed to fail at that because you tried to kill me. She's a cloaked ranger, if you can't tell by the cloaks and ranger stuff.
You know, Drow don't do too well in the daylight, I've heard. If she's recovering, you didn't think to cover up her body at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's just a thought.
Neither did she.
Sun will be setting soon, so
She didn't say anything.
I don't know that she's in a position to.
Well,
She
she was
is
awake a
smart.
few times. She spoke to us.
Well, then it
You had
sounds
the
like her
accent
fault.
down and everything.
Completely her fault. We should blame everything that's happened so far on her.
Or the person that's playing her.
Is somebody playing her? What is there a fool? Shut
I
the
mean,
fuck up.
the DM was
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
be.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was okay. Fourth wall.
Get fucking called out.
But I believe like we should blame every single thing that's happened on her.
I don't give a rat's ass who you blame what on. Let's cover up the cart. Let's get you to wherever the hell you need to go. This isn't my problem anymore.
Do you want something that's a problem? If
No,
I yell a
want you
very
out of here.
specific word, I can make that one run in a direction. I point at Bess.
You have my
Let's
interest.
not.
Yeah, I have your interest.
I'll be honest, yeah.
Is anyone going to attack her if she starts running?
Maybe we don't.
I can't guarantee her safety. I'm not going to play this.
He nods at a guard. Grab something, a sheet. Oh, grab something from the tents. And guard rushes
Grab a
off
tent.
and grabs a large sheet. He goes and places it over the cart. I'm gonna have a couple of my men escort you through the city to wherever you need to get. Please.
Can I
go.
pick which ones?
No.
But I wanted that one, and I point at this guy.
That's fine that you want that. He looks back. Sam, select 2 of my guards. Head into town wherever you need to go.
I keep pointing at this one.
You know what? I point at the 2 that fucking moved my horse.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, sir. I was
Please
trying to
go
help you.
directly wherever you need to go. Get this
Do not
taken
pass
care
go.
of.
Not
Yep.
collect $100.
And the rest of you, he says, looking at his men. None of this happened. Understood? And they all, yes sir, yeah.
I kind of. Does he shout it very like commanding?
Oh yeah.
I stand up straight. Yes, sir. And I just kind of laugh.
I look at him. Name?
Oh fuck, I had his name in fuck, let me go back in my notes. I had this, fuck.
Charles Darwin.
To be perfectly fucking honest with you, I was not expecting this entire encounter to happen this way. I know
You never
I have
do.
his
No,
name.
me neither.
I told you we'd
Sam.
find something to take our time up.
I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I know I had a name for him, and that he's
Maybe
given it to you already. So I don't want to
Someone-
screw it
Alright.
up.
Shouldn't have told him I had a flesh-covered book.
That was you.
It definitely was.
That's great.
I don't even think the rest of us remembered that you had it.
Sam didn't even know.
Oh, do you guys not remember the name I gave you?
I honestly don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was Keith.
Then
Oh, Keith Urban.
Captain Nicolian.
Nickelodeon.
Nicolite?
That's yeah, okay. That's right.
Did you say Nick Leon?
I don't
Nickelback?
remember hearing that at
I
all.
don't. Yeah, I don't remember ever hearing that name.
You guys
I
don't
don't
remember
think
any
we-
names, so shut the fuck up.
Okay,
I don't
but that
think
one's
we
so
actually
specific.
got his name.
Niclean?
I have.
It's that. I didn't mean to start controversy.
Yeah, well, you did.
His
so.
name's Captain Nicolian now, so shut the fuck up and move on.
I'd extend my hand to shake his say thank you for understanding.
He
And yeah.
grabs your hand. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Honestly, I just want you guys
Me
gone.
neither.
And please,
That's fair.
don't go saying that name again around here.
Got it.
McLean.
No, not.
I'm surprised I remember that.
Get him out of here.
Got it.
Okay. So after that hubbub, you guys start to make your way into the city of priests.
So after that bullshit, to the who's his brother?
Where are you guys going?
Because Sam wasn't around to hear anything about his brother.
We have to go to the tinker shop.
Schwingo.
It's true.
Okay. So you guys are gonna head to the warehouse.
Yes. Immediately. Body in tow.
Right. Okay.
Body and half dead.
Escorted
drow.
by 2 guards. You.
Do they have nice butts?
No.
It's a
They-
fair question.
You guys make your way back to Widget's warehouse. It is just about dusk as you arrive.
Is it the same guard who we scared?
No.
Oh.
Actually,
By the way, Holden,
no. By the way,
that whole thing would have been with my cat on my shoulder.
sure.
Man, I could have killed so many of your animals.
I didn't have my
Oh
dog.
god.
You could
I
have
left
killed
my
so
dog.
many guards. That would have been. Oh god.
Do you want to hold
Could have been
what
bad.
my plan was if I didn't concede?
Probably to firewall and book it.
Firewall and not with the fire going inward and force them in. No, going outwards and force some of them into us and take it out a few guards at a time.
to
So I would have separated them.
All right, to the warehouse.
the
I
warehouse.
walk up to the main
Claire's
guard.
passing out.
She's sleepy.
No, I'm awake. I'm
Walk up
headache
to a
and not
guard.
feeling well.
I forgot the screen. You look up at the screen and they just sort of look like you were looking off into the distance and falling asleep.
No, the TV screen where I see your faces is up there. So
I remember now. Yeah.
Is Waylon in?
Usually.
Can you fetch him for us? Say it's us friends returning on his quest.
Who the fuck are you?
Just tell him it's friends. We're not going inside. We're standing out here.
He looks over, seeing you have 2 guards as an escort. I suppose so. And
I nod at him.
he heads on in. You guys wait.
I look at 6 a second. And go diplomatic. And I go backward.
As fuck.
Look, I instantly drop my hands and look back forward. Stern, just.
So, you guys wait about 30, 40, 50 seconds. Not very long until the guard comes back out. It'll be just one moment.
I hand him a gold and go, thank you.
He takes it. Sure.
You've been
Pockets it.
you've been very kind to me. And I just
Right.
take a step back.
Yeah.
It's
not a
probably a
not
different
problem.
guard entirely.
It is.
Just another few seconds pass, and Waylon comes out the door. Well, welcome back.
Hello.
Alright, how'd it go?
Let's start with this. I hand him 3 platinum, 10 gold,
Yep.
his dagger, his
We have some bad
crossbow,
news.
and his small journal.
No. No.
Wait,
These are
if-
these are his. No. No.
Wait,
But what if yes?
You see him start to tear up. That.
we brought you his body as well if you would wish to bury him. I figured you might want some closure. And I kind of actually put my hand on his shoulder. Would you like me to
reach down.
embrace? Would you like me to embrace you comfortingly?
You sound like Strax.
That was.
Would you like me to comfort you, human?
Like in a pile in his arms, he's holding his brother's effects.
We
I don't-
tried everything we could.
Where is he?
It
He's-
just to the cart.
It's not pretty.
It's not
We
the
He,
prettiest.
believe-
he drops his brother's things on the ground. They clatter to the ground, and he runs to the back of the cart. Under the.
We didn't want people to see.
We believe he was killed by a vampire.
The flat of the cart is maybe like chest level with him. He kind of with his arms pulls up the cloth a little bit. Why are they? Who are you? Oh God!
Those are also my 3 emotions. Why are there? Who are there? Oh God!
Why are there? Who are you? Oh God.
You see him.
Whenever
drop
I
the
drop
cloth
my
and drop
pants.
to his knees. He
I
no.
Hits his head on the cart.
What?
we had to fight to get that body out of there for you, and we wanted to make sure you had something.
He just starts crying.
I embrace him softly, very carefully. Kind of put my hands on his shoulders and kind of. I get down with him and I kind of put my hands on his shoulders and hold him softly. Like not trying to hug him, but trying to like tell him I understand.
Only
That-
because it's you.
I'm here, man.
I need you to make a general charisma check to see if you can do
Yeah.
this right.
Which is fair.
Sam is looking
It is fair.
confused.
I'm gonna use a luck point
Lucky hug.
and take the 10.
Lucky hug. It's
Sam,
yeah,
Sam
it's
looks
also-
at Percy and goes, "Is that Zelfer?"
Last time I checked, yeah.
You don't know much about this Zelfer, but you feel like you're doing it right. 'Cause he's not
It's-
stopping you.
It's like this, just my back of my hands. I'm not even doing.
Like it's not, and the rest of you watching, it's not like odd. It just seems a little awkward.
It's
But,
very
like,
cringe.
It's the right sentiment. You sit there and try to comfort him for a moment as he's just weeping at the news of his brother deceased. And the guards
That was
around are
his name?
seeming a little awkward. And the 2 guards who had escorted you here are like, can we go?
Yes, please.
Right, And they nod to each other and kind of speed walk away.
I love you. I don't say that. I kind of
Well,
take a step. I take a step back. Was there anything? Did I grab everything of his that you needed?
That's. Oh God. I'm gonna. He starts to almost like seems like he's gonna vomit.
Oh, dude, me too. I was there.
Do you need a glass of water or some water skin drink?
I need. Oh God. He kind of like half.
I pull out my bottle of whiskey.
He starts to get up.
I'm removing all that stuff from my inventory now.
He
Hold on,
grabs
just
it. He grabs it and starts chugging.
There's about 7 shots left.
Glug. He gets about seven shots left.
Mm-hmm.
He finishes it.
Okay.
And he sets the bottle down on the ground.
I let him.
He goes over to where he had dropped his brother's belongings and kind of shakily he picks up the dagger, pockets it, picks up the
Zelfer, I
crossbow.
feel like you're gonna need to clean vomit off of this guy with prestidigitation.
And he
Okay. I walk up to him. I kind of hold up. I take 10 gold. And I hand it to him for funeral costs to help pay.
You've given me his funds.
I would like to try to make it as special as possible and pity.
He was. Oh God. I'm not concerned about that. He was the originator. The city will give him a farewell. He starts to. Here, take his money as payment.
It was 10 it was 3 platinum and 10 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 platinum and 3 gold. Yeah, yeah.
It's not like he needs it anymore. Oh God. I yes, I'm the originator now.
If it makes you feel any better, I did light the guy's house on fire.
You know who did this?
It's a vampire.
He blinks a few times.
I know it's far fetched. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it was a vampire. It's a vampire that killed my brother. And oh God, he killed my brother.
Almost killed one of ours as well.
We're trying our best to get strong enough to avenge him, I guess is the word.
They call us the...
Don't. Don't do it. I see that fucking look. You shut your mouth.
Say it. Say it.
Don't.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Thank you. I
Justice League!
All right.
You nailed it.
Tears still streaming down his face. I need to. Oh God, can we take him? We need to take him to the city or to the hall. Oh God.
Is there anything else we can do for you? I mean, I don't know if I have the ability to say this for my group, but I am offering you the toads, the bronze toads, to help.
I don't know what that means.
That's our group name, the bronze toads. They're in.
Oh God.
So there's the restored court of Direwood. We're offering our help to you in this time.
You see him blink a few times. That whiskey's kicking in. Oh God, I'm gonna need that.
I don't like the taste of alcohol. It burns.
No, it's fucking terrible. Let's go. Who all knows?
Me?
Nick Liam.
Him, I point at Six. Him, point at Sam. Him, I point at Percy. Her, I point at Bess. All the guards that were at the check, before they tried to hurt me. That's it. And you.
And after they tried to hurt you,
Okay.
they still knew about it.
No, it faded. He said none of it happened. Remember?
All right.
Will you, since he's on the cart, can we bring him to the Grand Hall? Can we?
Of course.
Oh God.
Sure, why not?
I don't know if this is a bad time to ask.
Lol.
People are gonna blame us for this, and I want you to know
for a moment.
we had nothing to do with it.
Make a persuasion check.
That sounds guilty as fuck.
Well, I'm out of luck points.
It's alright, because you just got lucky by default.
I don't know what to believe right now. Do you
can believe us.
You said a vampire? You have to be kidding.
It's very far-fetched, I know. And I wish it was like more believable, but
Please tell me you have some proof.
the woman in the cart was attacked as well.
I point out the fang marks on the neck.
I'm not.
There you go. I wasn't there. I couldn't see it. So
There's faint marks on Miss Miller as well. That's about it because he wanted to keep the body.
I hope you'll understand. I'll have to have somebody else check. I don't want my last memory of him to be whatever that is.
I know, but the man wanted your brother's body, and we had to fight to get it out. So it was more important to get you.
This vampire wanted
Yes.
his body?
Well, he didn't want us to have it.
Why?
Couldn't tell you that. But I figured it was more important to get you something for closure than evidence.
Okay. Okay.
Bless you.
No, that was him.
I know.
Okay. I can't.
You may want to lie down.
Okay.
Alright,
And he just
onward we
kind of
go.
plops on the ground. Okay. Okay, he's gone. He's dead. He's gone. I'm the originator now. Yeah, he's gone. He's dead. Vampire. It was a vampire.
Oh, you could climb
It
on my
wasn't these
back
guys.
if you can't really walk that well.
Okay. The Grand Hall. Let's go.
Wait.
Oh,
The Grand Hall.
Maybe we take this slow.
Uh-huh.
You've been drinking.
I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whiskey. Yeah. Let's go.
You're really good at fake hiccuping, and it's actually fucking upsetting how good you are at that.
I pull out the decanter of endless water and I spritz him with the smallest amount of water possible.
Okay, I'm good.
Fire hose his mouth.
Yeah, you accidentally put it on the highest setting and blast the halfling away.
I gesture to Percy.
We're gonna need another originator.
I gesture to Percy to fall behind a little bit.
And he kind of like clumsily stands up. Let's go. Let's go deliver my brothers. Oh God. Okay. Let's. The Talio. And he starts kind of like clumsily walking toward the Grand Hall, which is not too far. I assume you guys follow.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to convince I'm trying to gesture to Percy to fall
Oh,
a
I
little
would
bit
drag
back,
a bit.
just so far enough to Waylon couldn't hear us.
And I do.
Mr. Percy. Next time, we should probably come up with a lie. That seems like it'd fit better than the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So in the future, if anyone ever dies by a vampire again, what do we say?
A man.
They definitely didn't die by a vampire for sure.
Opa!
Give me a second.
I don't know if you guys recall, but the last Monday lore I gave you very specifically
yep.
pertains to how people wouldn't believe this.
With that roll, Zopher nods and goes, "Okay, definitely wasn't a vampire. Great, okay." And he actually seems to. That is what he starts remembering to tell people.
Okay.
Do it very cynically, Zelfa. Make sure you really.
No, definitely not. It was definitely not a
It
vampire.
was definitely not a vampire.
Definitely wasn't a vampire.
So now the scene is us walking and me and Percy muttering, "It's definitely not a vampire" in the back.
With a drunk halfling leading the way.
Wow. Bet this is exactly what you expected from today's whole.
Is
Nothing that I had prepared or expected.
he okay? Is he wobbly?
Oh, he's wobbly.
Okay.
He's wobbly.
As he's
I'll
like
walk
kinda
to his
leading you
side.
guys, yeah, he's walking and he's, my brother is dead and I am the originator and I'm going to get his
But that's-
body to. He's talking to himself. He is.
So how the fuck are you that good at that?
At what?
Hiccups.
Yeah.
But you guys walk it's just 5-10 minute walk to the
Hiccup.
Grand Hall. As you start to approach the Grand Hall, is there anything you guys want to do, or are you gonna let him lead in?
I'm gonna. I would like to walk next to him to try to maybe steady him a little bit. And I kind of say, "Are you sure you don't want to do this in like an hour or two?"
Yeah, they can take care of the vampire body, and they can, and I'm the originator now, so they'll do what I say.
So was you did want to wait for a couple hours? We can just go back and
It's right
sleep
there.
this off.
It's right there.
You're the one that said you wanted to sleep it off.
Hey,
Are
Mr.
you changing your mind?
Mr. Guard! He starts hailing one of
Guess
the
we're
guards
doing
at the
this
front.
now.
It didn't work.
Guard A guard.
But Mr.
approaches.
Six, he never said that he wanted to sleep
How
off.
how can I help you all? What seems to be going? So they brought back my brother, who ran into a vampire, and he goes, sir, he's very inebriated. Looking at you, Six. What do I need to escort him home?
He just received some pretty terrible news about his brother.
I'm sorry to hear about that. But what can I do something for you, or?
His brother was the originator, and now he's the originator.
Did he just hear about the disappearance?
No, he just found out about the. Well, maybe he should tell you.
The fine.
Okay. You're I'm Waylon. I'm Hunar's brother, and that makes me the originator now. Yeah. What? The guard's kind of looking at him, and then looking at you, Six. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just take him home? I think he needs to sleep it off.
I would agree. Mr. Whalen, let's get you home. That sounds like, yeah. Let's go to the corpse and take it to Barry and home. And God says, do you know where he lives? I doubt he does right now.
Zophar starts to laugh.
We do. Are you? I'm surprised at your lack of concern at the death of the originator.
He looks at. Wait, that's. You're serious? I assumed that was drunk ramblings.
I'm not drunk.
You're telling me that the originator is dead. Well,
We can take you to him.
you can show me the
mean-
body.
He's
We've
right
already-
here.
I'd look at the cart.
I motion to it.
Mr. Whalen, please wait a moment. And the guard goes around to the cart, kind of peers in. Oh dear God! Oh God!
Which one?
Gone specifically.
Why?
I need to.
Creation.
We'll escort Wayland home and let you
This
attend
is.
to this.
Could you stay here, please?
What are
Okay.
you gonna do?
I'm going to go get some assistance.
Okay. We'll hang here by the cart.
Yeah,
Prisoner number
please.
4500.
Please wait here one moment. And he rushes off.
I count 1 and I start walking away.
Do you?
I start walking away a little bit and I kind of stop. We're gonna get. We're gonna be blamed for this.
Waylon lies,
I was already
starts kind of like dancing around and then plop, falls on the ground on his back, and he's like hiccuping and singing some gibberish.
No, Mr. Six, that is your fault.
Yeah, probably.
You probably shouldn't have done with that.
I probably shouldn't have given him the whiskey either.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We wake. How do you sober someone up extraordinarily quickly?
Coffee and aspirin says science.
You can. try it.
You could cold water, smelling salts. Perhaps someone has a medic kit.
Does anyone have like something that would cure a disease?
I don't know
Oh.
if I can cure drunkenness.
Like cure poison.
Yeah, it might be considered a poison.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Could
with
possibly be.
it's great with Azco. He actually the blood curse of purgation can get rid of drunkenness as a blood hunter.
Well, too bad we don't got one of those.
Yeah, no shit, dude. I wish we had a blood hunter.
So are you guys just gonna wait for more guards to arrive?
Miss Bess, do you have any way
I
to
will.
try to sober
I
him
mean,
up very quickly?
I mean, I could try to do.
Sam was already.
I really don't think I have anything to help.
That's fine.
Like as Clara, I don't think Bess can do anything to.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I can try to give him some of my energy and hurt myself and heal him, but I think that's just not going to do anything.
I don't think so either, man. I think he's just drunk for a couple hours.
Man, we probably should have waited.
Yeah.
Zelfer kind of perks up a little bit. For the first time, it wasn't too fucked up.
Nice.
Okay. A couple minutes
I
pass
got
as
nothing,
you guys
Zelfer.
are trying to figure something out. And you see approaching you guys a troop of what looks to be about 6 guards, but one of them appears to be of higher rank, as he has a sash across his chest and a more ornate helmet on. And as they approach, he nods to the guards, who all seem a little confused, who start gathering up the cart and start hitching it off of the horse wordlessly.
Oh, there's someone else in that cart.
let's wake her up.
It's also our cart. Right, Mr. Sam? It belongs to us?
Yes.
We could get another one.
I want that one.
All the guards kind of look to
The woman in the back is
higher
our.
ranking officer, who says, "We'll be borrowing the cart.
Are you borrowing our friend?
If there's
No,
something
I
else
wake
in there,
her up.
please take them out."
Okay. We'll gather.
I lift her out.
Okay, you kind of wake her up. Oh, jeez. Okay, fine. And she kind of gets out, looks up and sees that it's nighttime. Thank fucking gods.
Oh, I
Right.
forgot you don't do well in the sun.
No, not at all.
Are you a vampire?
No, not at all. Not as far as you know.
Hurt by sunlight.
She's a
There's-
drow
that is
dipshit.
I very majestically flip my scarf over my shoulder. Because I still have it on.
Majesty.
I'll be honest with all of you. I am not supposed to be in here.
Well,
I was
well,
supposed
cart?
to wait at the outskirts of the city. I am
Yeah,
a
well,
little uncomfortable.
Well, here's the thing. If we left you out there, the bad, angry man with really small needles, who's definitely not a vampire, would attack you. I look at Percy and hold my thumb up.
Listen,
Good one.
do we have some place I can stay? Just for a night so I can get
No.
back to doing my job.
No. We do, but no.
Are you telling her no?
No, I say we do, but you have to split the cost of rent.
I have funds, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, well,
It's actually pronounced Om. If you,
what
there
the
you go.
fuck is going on?
They're confiscating the cart.
As the guards finish unhitching the cart from the horse, and start the guards still looking kind of confused at what they're doing, like they seem to not be certain, start hauling the cart away themselves.
Okay.
And the one high-ranking officer says, "Thank you very much." And he looks at Sam. "You'll be contacted shortly."
Sure.
I could teleport in that cart and play dead.
Well, we'll go ahead and take the originator back to his house then. Thank
He
you.
looks down at Waylon. "Yes, congratulations on the promotion.
Do you know where he lives?
I haven't the faintest, and I don't really care. Thank you for your service to the city, and for the service to come that you have agreed to. Have a good night."
I haven't agreed to anything.
And he turns around and
Yeah,
starts
we have.
walking away.
Oh,
I really feel like we just gave the body to the wrong people.
Mr. Sam, you have some explaining to do.
I'm. Mm,
No, Waylon.
legally, I can't explain to you.
Waylon's like laying on his back on the ground, just kind of singing and crying to himself.
I don't just work with. I don't just work if I don't know what's going on.
Zelfer, Samuel isn't at liberty to discuss
We
Placement
got help
says it
for
may
Direwood?
disrupt further age movements in the field.
You got help for Direwood.
That's really all I can share. We got some aid for Direwood.
Can you not
We have
discuss it
to.
out loud? Because we can do things in secret with magic.
Not anymore, now that you're telling me that.
Secret magic, mix, secret magic, secret magic.
You are a
This is just drunk
lightweight.
Holden.
I put my finger in his ear.
He hardly seems to notice.
Waylon, do you live where you work?
I live where I work, and I live where I work where I
Do-
live.
do you have an apartment?
mountains.
All right, we're gonna take you back.
I say we leave him to stumble home by himself and see where he goes.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I
This man
agree
needs
with
some support right
Six.
now.
Does alcohol normally do this? Do you guys just not feel things? As I keep putting my finger in his ear.
He like
Mm.
as you he finally feels it, and kind of like very awkwardly like bats a hand at it.
Why didn't you tell me that this was the effects? I could have used alcohol for so many things.
You saw what it did to the Rat King.
Yeah, but that's a rat. This is a humanoid.
That's true. All right,
Does it do
Good-
this to you
good
guys?
argument. I mean, not for a few years.
No, what about that centipede fight down underneath Castle Dire?
I wasn't there for that.
No. I'm talking to Six. Six, you got sloshed.
Ah, yeah. We don't talk about
So we need to get more of this stuff. I can use this stuff.
it. Most bars have it.
I mean,
We'll address it later. Let's get Waylon home just to make sure he gets
Yeah,
home.
let's
but
do
where's
that.
his home?
And then I think Sam has some things he wants to tell us.
I mean, not really.
Oh, I think Sam has some things he's going to tell us.
I mean, not really. I got some things I can tell you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think I'm gonna suck Sam's asshole.
I
Right
can't
out of his
really,
goddamn body.
unfortunately, tell you all of it until they tell me that I can.
Okay. That's a little awkward.
Is he bunking with us?
It is very awkward.
on
It sounds like he's bunking
on
a
babysitting
level
duty?
above us, Zelda.
Who's on babysitting duty?
Waylon starts kind of very clumsily getting up and walking
And what?
west.
Oh. Waylon, are you going home?
I'm going to the funeral of the
It's the funeral's
maid.
on Thursday.
Lost the dice. No.
Okay.
He's
Yells
walking.
drunkenly.
He's walking west. I start walking east.
Okay.
What did you fucking
I'm
accomplish?
I'm going with Waylon.
Okay. What's everyone doing?
Hold on, I gotta go to bed.
Okay. Give us just a sec here.
I say we take him with us. He bunks with Millerin. Oh, you can watch him, right, Millerin? Good.
I didn't agree to this.
Wonderful.
Well, then he's fucking paying.
Right, that works too.
That works for us.
Fine.
I have his funds.
He's fucking paying for a room with 2 beds.
3 beds? Gotcha.
Fine. Even better. Get it?
Bunk beds.
Better?
I'll get you guys bunk beds.
I was trying to make a joke, but
You get bottom bunk. You can have top bunk.
I don't really care.
Well, so to the Gobble Inn.
The what?
It's an inn run by a goblin, and they gobble you there. It's very sensual.
Sounds fantastic. Let's go.
They do have booze there, Zelfer.
I need
I
copious.
probably
amounts.
shouldn't have told you that. No,
Next
you
plan.
probably don't. Okay.
Okay. So it sounds like we are going to have to wrap up with you guys heading back to the Gobble Inn as the sun is setting with a very, very drunk Waylon, agitated, tired Millerin, and a lot of unanswered questions for Sam.
Yeah, a
This
lot.
is true.
Alrighty,
This is true.
then that's where we'll wrap up for tonight.